I guess I'm live. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I just decided to do this on a whim and I started it up and I guess it's saying that I'm live now. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Thank you so much for joining if you're watching this now or if you're watching this later. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Woo! What's up? How's it going? This is a on the whim, on the spot, last minute, last second, dare I say, live stream. And I don't know. We're just going ahead and we are shooting the shit after we are shooting the shit after shooting the shit. I said too many afters. We're shooting the shit after shooting the shit of the original Cinema Squad shooting the shit, as the title probably says. I hope I titled this right. I don't know, because I'm a little tipsy here, folks. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I will say this. I hope that everybody's having a fantastic evening. I really do. And I will say that no matter what you're doing, I hope whether it's been like a long week, a long day, whatever the case is, you know, I hope it's a good night for you. I really do. It's a genuine thing, right? Regardless of YouTube stuff or whatever the case may be. I hope it's a good night. Just because why not and everything. I'm trying to go ahead and see here because I feel like there's a possibility that maybe I could try to get someone else on here with me. But I don't know. At the same time, I don't know how to get the link to try and get other people on here with me. Share. Nope, that is definitely not it. Okay. Okay. Everybody go ahead, bear with me a quick second here. Just a quick second. It seems as though I'm going to try and take this link. I am going to throw it into the group chat as far as the Cinema Squad, because you know what? Those are my bros. The Cinema Squad are my peeps. And I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, one of them is willing to join on with me, because can I do this by myself? I sure as hell can, at least for a little bit. But would I like to? Not ideally. Not ideally. If I have to, I will. But, you know, if one of them could come here, that would be great. So I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. I hope I'm okay at multitasking. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, so I sent something out to the squad because I'm going to go ahead and try and see if there's a possibility that somebody is going to go ahead and join along with us. And if not, then they don't. Then we just have a good time going and chilling by ourselves, or whoever goes ahead and joins along. Again, this is just a strict after the after party. After party shooting the shit, after shooting the shit with the squad. Again, with the Cinema Squad. If you didn't happen to catch it, go ahead and watch. It's on Mana Movies channel. All of us together with Ricky from All Day Af Reviewers. Great time, fantastic time, dare I say. He is a wonderful, funny, charismatic human being. And you know what, Ricky? If I doubt you're watching this, I really do. I doubt anybody's watching this right now, but cheers to you, bud. Cheers to Ricky from All They Have Reviewers. And you know what dare I say? Dare I fucking say cheers to the entire Cinema Squad that I happen to be part of, which I'm very grateful to say. Cheers to everybody right now. Whew! All right. Well, I'm done with that drink. And who knows? I may definitely be going to get another, because the night, in a way, it's not necessarily young, ladies and gentlemen. It is relatively late, dare I say. Um Ooh boy. Okay, yeah, it is definitely a little bit later than I expected. It is almost 11 p.m. by me. Don't know what time it is by you, but hope that it is a good night, whatever time it is. Or a good day? Good morning? I don't know. Shit, we got people that are watching from the UK, from any other country, which is always phenomenal and very much appreciated. It's great. But anyway, let's talk about something. There should probably be a specific subject going on here, right? Spider-Man. I don't know. That's like a popular thing that's being spoken about right now, and I don't necessarily have like a Spider-Man video on my channel per se. So let's just go ahead and talk about that until somebody comes and maybe joins along with me. And if not, then again, we will just go ahead and make the most of this. So I thank all of you for willing to join along with me in the meantime for whatever particular reason. All right, so Spider-Man trailer happened to come out recently. Crazy nonsense. If you want to hear full-blown reactions, go over again to Man of Movies channel, because he happens to have a live stream with myself, actually, him and the Upside Dan, that we watch the trailer, we talk about it, we go in depth about stuff. So again, John or Jonathan on Man of Movies channel, go ahead and check him out. He has a lot of good content, as well as live streams with myself and the Upside Dan. But anyway, Spider-Man trailer. What do we happen to think about it? Okay, I am mixed emotions. I'm mostly positive when it comes to emotions on it. But I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little bit worried because although the MCU, Disney, Marvel, whatever you want to consider it, Kevin Feige, I don't know who to give the most credit to here, but they have proven that they seem to do pretty well with handling a lot of characters within one property, right? You know, taking one movie, taking a lot of characters and giving everybody their proper spotlight without actually taking the focus away from who it needs to be on, and kind of making you enjoy everybody. I'm hoping that's what they do here. Here's my thing. They did that with the Russo brothers, right? So the Russo brothers directed Civil War. I think did shoot. I'm gonna go off on a whim and say I'm nearly 100% certain that they did Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier. I'm pretty sure they did Winter Soldier, and then they went on to do Civil War, Infinity War, and then Endgame. So basically, my reason of saying that is that I'm kind of concerned that when it comes to the newest one, Spider-Man No Way Home, it has nothing to do with them. And it doesn't mean it's going to be bad. It just means I am a little concerned because they do seem to be trying to balance a lot of characters at the same time within the same movie. And you never know how that's going to go. I mean, with all due respect, that's the reason why Spider-Man 3 from the Tobey Maguire franchise didn't do that well, because it had so many characters, right? So many villains throughout it. Sandman, Hobgoblin, Venom. Were they all right choices? Actually, yeah, when it came down to like working with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. But were they the right choices for that movie in particular? Maybe not so much. So I think that's what became its downfall. So anyway, that's like what there is to worry about this movie. Is it Tom Holland, who's a really good Peter Parker and Spider-Man? Of course it is. I'm excited as can be to see Tom Holland come back. But are they trying to include basically everybody from every past franchise in existence? Yeah, it seems like they are. And that's a little worrisome. You know what I mean? Like, that's the part that kind of gets me just a tad bit concerned and kind of makes me think, all right, well, I don't know. I'm still excited about it. It doesn't decrease my excitement, but it does make me think, Are they trying to squeeze too much into one film? I don't know. In the meantime, I am so happy to say, holy shit, I have some comments? What the fuck? And I say that jokingly. I'm seriously beyond happy to mention this. So thank you so much for everybody that's watching right now. It looks like Dan, my fellow Cinema Squad member. What's up, Dan? Whether you are willing to join or not, I don't even care at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. If you're willing to join, seriously, thank you so much. But if not, I'm happy that you're at least willing to comment. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for being here. And it looks like I saw the new trailer before Shang-Chi, and it's great on the big screen. I bet, dude, it's fair to say that everything on the big screen, there's a reason why the theaters exist. You know what I mean? I don't mean to sound stupid, but like we all know it. We can all admit to it. There's a reason why there are the theaters. And it's because we all can enjoy the fact that it's a different experience when you go to the theaters, right? There's something to say about that. We could all relate to it, whether it's in some way, shape, or form. So, Dan, thank you very much. And I'm hoping I feel the same with you, bro. I don't know how to feel about Shang-Chi right now. I really don't, but you seem to be positive about it. A lot of people I have heard about doing reviews seem to be positive about it, so I'm feeling good about that. Chris Kane! Kaner, are you really here right now, bro? Oh my God. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for being here. Kaner, I am a little I'm a little tipsy, to say the least. And I'm probably actually gonna run off for the briefest of sections to get sections. Did I just say that? For the briefest of moments to go run off and grab another drink. But dude, seriously, I'm not even kidding. Thank you so fucking much for being here, man. I really appreciate it. What's up? Say the least. That was a really long way of just saying what's up in return. But thank you for being here. Have Cheetah will view. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. Of course, I appreciate anyone being here. Is that not clearly understood at this point? But it's not to be overlooked. Have Cheetah will view. Thank you. I'm sorry because I'm probably gonna stick to your channel name for the time being. I can't say I remember your actual name, and I'm trying to get better with that as I go on with like everybody's actual name of their channels. But nonetheless, seriously, man, thank you so much for being here. Alfred Molina, -0, Game Changer. All I'll say was this. Yes. I hope I'm taking that right. Him being in there is indeed a game changer. I'm hoping that's what you're saying. The -0 is the only part I may be misconstrued on. But nonetheless, man, seriously, okay, like him being included in the trailer was such a pleasant surprise for me. I did not expect that. I know he was quote unquote confirmed for the movie before anything came out trailer wise, but I didn't expect them to include him in the trailer. I was kind of taken aback that they were willing to put him in there. But that was a great surprise. I will say this. I've mentioned it to the squad group chat and some other group chats before. Was it other group chats? I don't know. I've mentioned it on multiple occasions. I have a funny hunch that Doc Ock, when he comes up in the trailer and he's like, "Hello, Peter," or whatever he says. I don't know. Right? He says something along those lines. I have a feeling he is not talking to Tom Holland. I think that he's talking to Tobey Maguire. That scene where Green Goblin's bomb is rolling out, and then we see Doc Ock's arms coming out, and then him revealing himself. I feel like they purposely edited that together to mislead us and misdirect us. Maybe that's a synonym of what I just said. But the point is, I feel like they were trying to misguide us to basically think that Doc Ock was talking to Tom Holland. But I think that he was talking to Tobey Maguire in that scene. And that it's actually going to be all three Spider-Men together in that particular part. Because as we know, we're all hoping that all three Spider-Men happen to show up on the screen at the same time. Who knows? Kaner coming back in. The movie is the movie's a failure unless we get emo Toby dancing. Bro, are you kidding me? I know that. Thank goodness that's gotta be a joke. That has to be a joke because there's no way that is a serious thing. And I mean that in the best of ways. Chris, thank you so much for being so joking with all of this because I love bringing humor to all this. Emo Toby is something that I think thankfully even Toby could laugh at. I swear to God, there's got to be a video out there somewhere that has Toby laughing at the actual like Toby emo Toby memes or videos or pictures or whatever the case is. Something, I don't know, because it's a ridiculous concept. And yeah, you know, I mean, even he when filming it, I'd love to ask him like, you had to know that was ridiculous when filming it, right? Like, you know, that was a little like just over the top. What do we call it, guys? Tell me. What do we say about that? How do we define Tobey Maguire's emo Spider-Man walking around doing the dance and the strut in Spider-Man 3? I don't know. Pure ridiculousness is what I would say. But nonetheless, Kaner, thank you so much for chiming in with that, man. I appreciate it. Have Cheetah saying, no dancing ever again. Ever again. And yes, emphasis on the double ever, my man. Emphasis. Because I agree. That is definitely true. Dan is saying, I'm editing my Shang-Chi review. Hey, good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Dan, at this point, since you said it here, I hope you realize, bro, and I would be holding myself to this if I said it on somebody else's live stream. I'm kind of holding you accountable to this now. You just told me that you're editing your Shang-Chi review right now. It is 11 where it is by me, and which means it's 12 where it is by you. That kind of means that you need to be like done editing it or reviewing it by tonight and then like finished fully by tomorrow. I'm obviously being joking, Dan, but like you should totally finish it by tomorrow and have it out at some point because that would be fantastic. I'd love to see it. Everybody check out the Upside Dan. He's a fellow Cinema Squad member. Okay, let's see here. Chris confirming I'm being sarcastic. Worst scene in movie history, in my opinion. Holy shit, wait a second. What's the word? Oh, the emo Toby. Yes. Right? I mean, I don't know what else to say off the top of my head. I'm tipsy, so I don't know what off the top of my head to say. But like, yeah, like what else would be the worst movie scene in history? There's got to be others, right? I'm quick to say there's probably got to be others, guys. But like, okay, other than emo Toby, what would you say is the worst movie scene in history? Like a scene that you saw, and I'll put it like whether it be a show or a movie, a scene that you saw that when you watched it, you were just like, no, I can't. I can't. That is not that this is what is this? Or something along those extents. So, right, go ahead, comment in there and tell me what it is that fits in this description of the worst movie scene. Because like I said, even though I'm not sure if Toby fits in that, if it's the worst, it's up there. It's really up there. That was such a cheesy scene, right? Out of the whole movie. My gosh, the whole movie is not that great. But that scene, that's easily one of the worst scenes in the movie. So, Kaner, I'm right there with you. Kevin! Dude, I hope you're still here with me, man. Kevin, oh my gosh. Jace, so you're not so down on the Spider-Man multiverse characters coming together, huh? I'm honestly not sure what to feel about it too. Okay, so I'm actually glad you brought this up, Kevin. And again, I'm hoping you're still watching, bro. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're well. And I hope we get a chance to collab soon again, bro. I miss you, Kevin. And it's fun doing a video with you. It was really good get a chance to do one video with you. Hope we get to do more. But with that being said, focusing on what you mentioned here, it's not so much that I am not into the idea of them coming together. I just hope they do it right. Is that silly to say, guys? I don't know. Is that silly to say? I just basically what my biggest hope here is that I hope that they bring them all together and they don't either. Oh, I feel like this is just such a typical saying. I hope they don't overdo it. And I hope they don't oh my gosh, this is going to be the most typical thing. I hope they don't overdo it and I hope they don't underdo it. Is that fair to say? Because I hope they don't go overboard and basically focus so much on other characters where you don't end up focusing so much on Tom Holland anymore, right? Because obviously when it comes down to it, sure, there are other Spider-Men, but he is our Spider-Man, right? So you got to focus on him. But I hope they also don't underdo it. So I hope they don't make a situation where they almost like focus so much more on Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire because, oh, since they're in the movie, we got to focus on them. We got to shine spotlight on them. Otherwise, it's bad that we even had them in here. No, like, I don't want them to be glorified cameos, but I don't want them to overtake the movie either. So anyway, it's a long way of answering the question. I'm probably going to answer every question really long. I'm sorry in advance. But anyway, Kevin, good point. I am hesitant, right, on the whole topic, but I do want to see them bring it all together. I just want them to do it well. And that's asking a lot, right? So credit to them if they do it well, because I am willing to admit how much it takes to put that together. It's tough. It really is tough. Let's see here. Okay. Sections? I'm not too sure what sections. And laughing my ass off indeed, because why the hell not, right? Let's go ahead and all laugh our asses off at this particular stream. Or anything in general. It's fucking Friday, guys. Go ahead and just laugh your ass off. Will you be talking about Shang-Chi spoilers on the next week's Cinema Squad stream? Because I'm positive I still haven't seen it by the time. Ooh, shit. All right, Kevin. Yes, I'm going to say that probably. It's one of those things where I'm going to go ahead and chalk it up to saying that, you know what? I definitely believe that by that time, by next week, all of us would have seen it. Dare I say? I know I'm going to have seen it by that point. I am planning to see it this weekend. This weekend being tomorrow / oh shit, no, it's not today yet. I was going to say today, but it's not technically today because it's still past midnight. Or I'm sorry, oh my God, it's before midnight, so it's not tomorrow yet. I'm planning on seeing it tomorrow, Kevin, maybe the next day at the latest. And if that's the case, I know myself, I can't say for sure everybody else. Dan obviously has seen it. I'm pretty sure that like probably the most of us will have seen Shang-Chi by then. I'm going to guess. And so we should be talking spoilers. Here's what I can say, Kevin. If it's not me, right? Wait, I totally worded that wrong. I'm so sorry. I blame that on me being drunk a little bit. Let me sip some water. Try to even things out here. All right, Kevin. What I'm going to say is, even if everybody else isn't talking about spoilers, I definitely am. I don't want to speak on behalf of anybody, but I do know that the Upside Dan is very, very interested in talking about a spoiler review about Shang-Chi. So, right, whether it's on his channel, it's probably going to be on his channel, to be honest with you, or my channel. There might be something else on my channel. Then go ahead and check it out because we're probably going to be talking about Shang-Chi very, very soon, to say the least. Let me continue on here. There's a couple of comments. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy there's comments. Okay, Patrick. Oh, is that your name? I was like, wait, what the fuck are we talking about? Patrick. Okay, thank you so much. Have Cheetah will review is Patrick. Patrick, I knew that. I feel like here's the thing. I knew that already, right? From other references, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not joking. Thank you for clarifying. Here's the thing. If somebody were to look at my channel name and say Bergero Car, I don't blame you for not knowing it's me right away. It's a fucking weird name, right? And it doesn't matter if you have the same thought process as me. All I'm saying is if you have a channel that is not your name and you expect people to know your name, come on. Right? So anyway, thank you very much, Patrick. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for tuning in, my friend. Seriously, it's greatly appreciated. I hope it's an entertaining time, and hope you're having a good night, man. Whether it's Friday, I don't know where you're at, actually, Patrick. I don't know if you're in the States, if you're in the UK, or otherwise, but I hope it's a great night for you, man. And he says, so happy Alfred is back. Alfred? Am I missing something? Maybe I'm missing something. I could be missing something. I'm so sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, but go ahead. I'll just mute you guys when you get to that part. Kevin, there is so much in the chat that I'm probably like, chalk it up to me being tipsy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry in advance. I really am. It's probably that. Let's see. Jamie Foxx, not so much. Yeah, you know what? If this is in regards to the Spider-Man trailer, then I'm right there with you because, like, look, when it comes down to it, I'm not really looking forward to, or it's not that I'm not looking forward to Jamie Foxx. I just don't know how to feel about it. I'm nowhere near as excited as I am about Willem Dafoe or Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, right? Those are the ones I'm most excited about. I'm gonna lose it if Toby comes back as Spidey. Okay, fine. I want Toby back. Make it happen. Haha. Yes, Kevin. Yes, absolutely, my man. You know it. If Toby doesn't come back as Spider-Man at this point, guys, don't you feel like you're gonna be a little cheated? I mean, don't you feel like there's going to be a party that's going to be so heavily disappointed you're going to not know what to do with yourselves? Like, it's a mixture of, obviously, Toby and Andrew Garfield. But I feel like we're obviously reaching more towards Toby, right? You know what I mean? Like, even in the trailer, they're reaching more towards Toby's Spider-Man movies. They got Doc Ock. They got Green Goblin. Sure, it seems like they're hinting at Electro, but come on, guys. Is that, like, do they show Electro? No, they don't. Is Electro confirmed? Is Jamie Foxx confirmed to be coming back to Electro? Yes, it does seem like he is, right? He posted on, like, Instagram or, I don't know. He posted on some form of social media that he's definitely coming back. Sweet. I'm totally down for it. But my point is, like, they're clearly putting more of a heavy focus on Toby's universe. Why not? It was the more successful Spider-Man universe. I can't blame him. So anyway, good point there, Kevin. So I'm not sure yet, Kevin, but I'm hosting and I loved it, so maybe. What the fuck are we talking about? I feel like I'm so lost on past conversation here. If it's anything in regards to like Spider-Man or I don't know, Shang-Chi? Is that what we're talking about? Shang-Chi hosting that stuff? Yes, Dan is probably hosting the Shang-Chi stuff that we're talking about, without a doubt. I'm going to take a guess that that's what we're saying here. If Rami makes Doctor Strange dance, we're hunting him down. Patrick, yes, right? I mean, come on, guys. Look, at this point, if they make Doctor Strange do some stupid shit, if they make anybody do some stupid shit like that dancing, are we not all going to throw a little bit of a riot? I'm pretty sure we are. No absurd, obnoxious dancing in this particular movie. Please. Let's see. You have to talk about it, Dan, because it's the movie of the week/month. Don't you mind me? Ha ha! Yes, Kevin. I mean, you're right. It is. If we're talking about Shang-Chi, if we're talking about Shang-Chi, it absolutely is the movie of the week/month, without a doubt. I'm right there with you. I haven't seen it yet, so guys, I'm really excited to talk about it once I have seen it. But yeah, just I haven't happened to see it yet, so I don't know. I mean, look, I'll put it this way. This is all I'm going to say. I'll move on to the next comment, but all I'll say real quick is I'm excited to watch it. I just don't know how to feel about it yet. Like, I would love more than anything to be completely just wowed. I would love to watch it and leave the theater thinking to myself, holy shit, that was the best. Well, maybe not the best. That was one of the best MCU movies I have ever seen, right? I would love to walk away thinking to myself, you know what, man? Shang-Chi needs to be considered as one of the top heroes as of what's involved right now. But I'm just not there. I'm just not there right now. So I don't know what to say, right? Let me know if you feel differently. Tell me, how do you feel about Shang-Chi? Do you think he's going to be just a cool movie to watch? Or do you think he's going to be like a next level contender, like another Avenger and top level hero that's going to help move the MCU forward? What? Man of movies, John. I'm sure you just threw in this comment real quick, man, and then probably fell asleep. So thank you so much for even chiming in with this. Man of movies is saying drunk Jace is the only Jace. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, it's I hope it's a really entertaining Jace, that's for sure. Good night, guys, but I'll leave a question. As a Star Wars nut, am I missing out by not watching Bad Batch? I'm still planning on watching, but it's been super busy. Ooh, shit. Okay, John, I hope you check up on this later. If anything, I will tell you in the Cinema Squad group chat to, what is it? We're about 32 and a half minutes in here. I will tell you where to chime in to catch up on this. So I will give it short, sweet, simple, to the point, but I'm probably going to keep it long because that's just how I fucking tend to answer things. So yes, dude, please watch Bad Batch. The animation alone in Bad Batch is just, it's stellar. It really is. It is so like on the par with like movies that you would see coming out. And it kind of makes you think, holy shit, they did this for a show? But aside from the animation, aside from how good it looks, the story. Now, I'm actually, I'm not going to say too much because I'm going to do a season review of the Bad Batch. And I'm going to probably do multiple versions of it. I have a feeling I'm going to do like my own video of it. I'm actually going to do something with Fever Dreamland Theater. Everybody make sure you check out that. That's right. Myself and Anthony from Fever Dreamland Theater. We're going to most likely be talking, not most likely, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. We are going for sure to be talking about Bad Batch season 1. Just our thoughts on it, you know, how we felt like it went. What do we think may be coming for the future, so on and so forth. But what I will say now, John, is that, dude, you should absolutely watch it. It is, even moments where I'm like, I don't know, it could be better. It still is worth watching. It's really got something to it where you could tell the people behind the show give a shit about Star Wars. And at this day and age, right? At this point in time with movies and shows and everything being made, is that not what we care about the most? Is it not just like we want to see people that actually care about what it is that they're making to be making it? So again, that's what I feel like what you get with Bad Batch. Even at its most, even at its least interesting episodes, you basically are getting storylines where it's like, you know what, though? This may be a side filler episode, but this is something that Star Wars fans would want to watch. This is something that, like, I would be okay throwing on because it feels Star Wars. And I feel like that's said in an oversimplified way, but, like, I think anybody who is a Star Wars fan could relate to that. You just want something that feels like Star Wars. That's what Bad Batch is. So again, not the most perfect show, but absolutely worth watching, John. So there you go. Let's see. I'm going to jump to I'm yet to see Bad Batch, John. I feel bad not watching it. Ask Anthony. Okay, so hey, ask me too, right, Kevin? When it comes down to it, ask me, bro. Yes, definitely. I'm not gonna go into a whole nother spiel, but watch Bad Batch. Seriously, it is 100% worth checking out, and I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. I think this is just Patrick agreeing with Jonathan to some extent of something. Let's see. Kevin throwing in same hopes here, Jace. If they're just being brought back for fan service, like I want them to have an arc, but the main arc still have to be Tom Holland's Into the Spider-Verse approach could work. Okay, I know what you're saying here, Kevin, right? You want it to be something where you're agreeing with me in respect, right? Because I'm only throwing it out there because I feel like it would be a good way to go. It's something that needs to stay on the main focus of Tom Holland. And actually, dare I say that the trailer does a pretty good job of that, right? The trailer does keep a central focus on Tom Holland still. But trailers could be misleading. Trailers could be extremely misguiding, folks. You never know what you're going to get past that point. So nonetheless, I do feel like I agree with this 100%, Kevin, right? It's one of those things where you want them to bring it back for not just fan service. Like, don't show me Alfred Molina as Doc Ock just to make me smile. You know what I mean? Like, just so we could be like, ha, oh, cool, it's Doc Ock. And then what? And then nothing? Like, I don't want him to be a glorified cameo. However, this is where the balancing act comes in from what I was talking about a little bit earlier in the stream, which is, what do you do with them here? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want them to be a glorified cameo. You also don't want them to overtake the movie. So, I don't know. I give them so much credit as the writers. I'd love to give a crack at it, actually. It'd be really fun. But damn it, that's a lot of pressure as far as how to include them, but not to overshine what's going on right now. You know, that is, oh God, that's the most difficult part. Because when you bring in not just one, it would be difficult enough if you brought in one, but to bring in both Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, you are creating a situation for yourself where you need to be oh my gosh, sorry, I'm tipsy. You need to be able to create a situation where it is respectable to both of them, right? Why are they both back? You know, and you got to make it something that people respect and want to watch, that they're like, you know what, this is not like I'm just checking this out because Andrew Garfield pops up in here. It's because look at how they did it well. Look at how they paid respect to his Spider-Man and ended it on a note that it should have been ended on. And same thing with Tobey Maguire. Even though Tobey Maguire got a full trilogy out of it, there was supposed to be a fourth movie. Like, he was already doing interviews about the fourth movie. Look it up if you haven't seen it. It was supposed to be the Vulture as the main villain. You know what I mean? So there's something to say about the fact that neither one of them, neither Tobey nor Andrew, got a fair ending as Spider-Man. I'm not trying to say that this movie needs to serve as a purpose to be that fair ending for both of them. But, you know, kind of, I don't know, wouldn't it be nice if there was something close to that? Wouldn't it be nice if instead of just being a side in the background popping up character real quick, oh, hey, holy shit, did you see Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man pop up for the 10, 15 seconds that he did? Wouldn't it be nice if there was like some sort of miniature story arc that paid off respect to what his character was? And when I say his character, like his iteration of Peter Parker. And same thing with Tobey Maguire. Wouldn't it be really nice if they did something, I don't know what, but something to pay respect to what he built up as a legacy of Spider-Man / Peter Parker? Even if it's nothing more than like the last scene that we see him in, to be something along the lines of him going into a portal that has Mary Jane and a baby. waiting on the other side, right? Where Tom Holland gets a chance to look at that and see, you know what, that might not be my future, right? I'm not Tobey Maguire, but I could have that. If I continue on this in a right path, I can have what this Spider-Man has had. Something like that. And then maybe just the way he learns that from Tobey Maguire, maybe he'll learn something else from Andrew Garfield, because Andrew Garfield, on the other hand, instead of having a Mary Jane Watson that he made a relationship with and then, had his own kind of story to be told with that, he more so had a relationship with Gwen Stacy. But what if it's a situation where maybe just like him with Gwen Stacy was able to tell somewhat of a lesson to Tom Holland? Don't over appreciate what you have. You know what I mean? Don't overlook what it is that's in front of you. You have this wonderful, beautiful relationship with this version of MJ. It may not be Mary Jane Watson like Tobey Maguire's. It may not be a Mary Jane Watson like what would be in Andrew Garfield's universe. But it's your MJ. It's your counterpart here. Don't let that be taken advantage of. Because Andrew Garfield, in his universe, if you've all seen the movies, spoiler alert, right? Gwen Stacy dies. It's really tragic. And it's very much paying homage to the comics. So, like I said, maybe that could also be just as much equal of a lesson to pay to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. That'd be really cool. I would love it if that's the case. So I know that was a really long time to spend on that particular comment, but thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate you throwing that in. Patrick throwing in, I'm in Michigan. Holy crap, man. I'm probably getting this to it a little bit later, so I don't know for sure if you're still tuning in, but first of all, if you are, what's up, bud? Hope you're doing well. But second of all, you're really close to me, man. I'm in Illinois. So you're like literally, it's states, right? So it's obviously still a bit of a distance, but you're like neighbors to me in a way. What's up, bud? What's up? Let's see. And he's also throwing in Alfred as Molina Doc Ock. So happy he's back. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When they showed him at the end of the trailer, I'm sure everybody else, right? Come on. Let's be honest here. If you've seen the trailer, the moment of the trailer that you probably dropped your jaw at was when we actually saw Alfred Molina pop back up as Doc Ock. I'm right there with you. Andrew Garfield can skip it. Bring back Nicholas Hammond instead. Ooh! I don't know. I don't know if I'm right there with you, Patrick. Because here's the thing. This is the only thing. I'll make it quick. But I actually did enjoy Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man / Peter Parker. Maybe more so as Spider-Man than Peter Parker. He's a good Spider-Man. He has the good quips. You know what I mean? He's got the fast, quick-witted humor that you would expect Spider-Man to have. As Peter Parker, he's a little bit too much of the pretty boy. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on, man. You're like the perfect picturesque pretty boy type of thing. And you skateboard like fucking Tony Hawk's protege or something. Come on. But aside from that, I definitely did like him. So that's the reason why I feel bad that those movies get a bad rep, whether it be Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2. Andrew Garfield is not the problem with those movies, folks. That's just my opinion, but he's not. He really isn't. It's the movies, the script, and the directing. Andrew Garfield's a good Spider-Man. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped through comments. But is Doctor Strange Mephisto? I'm thinking yes. Oh, shit. Woo! Okay, Patrick. Oh, my gosh, man. Am I glad you brought this up. And I'm going to try and not spend too much time on this because oh, God, I love you guys. I got more comments to go through. Patrick, we are so on the same page. It's not even funny, bro. It's not even funny. After watching this most recent episode of What If, which, by the way, guys, I got a review of that coming out on my channel, which, of course, why wouldn't I? I'm reviewing the fucking show, right? I'm doing it episode by episode. Why would I not have a review on the next episode? I'm sorry. I couldn't help but throw that in. But so anyway, I got a review coming out sooner than later on the next episode. And I mentioned about this exact thing. Well, I don't exactly mention if he's Mephisto or not, but I definitely mentioned that there's something weird with Doctor Strange, right? Like a lot of people have been calling that out. There seems to be something not quite normal with Doctor Strange in that Spider-Man trailer. And here's my this is a spoiler for like my review of the new What If episode, but I feel like that the Doctor Strange that we're seeing in the new Spider-Man trailer, ready for this, everybody? I feel like that Doctor Strange is the same Doctor Strange that we see in the What If episode, the most recent What If episode, which, to be fair, he's titled as Strange Supreme. So he's like the evil version of Strange, right? The one that is heartbroken and distraught because he lost his love. And he survives at the end of the episode. And like his universe collapses around him, but he still survives. I have a feeling that Doctor Strange, him, that he's the Doctor Strange that we see in the Spider-Man Far From Home, No Way Home trailer. Tell me what you think about that. What do you think about that fucking theory? Right? Woo! What the what? Wouldn't that be nuts? I don't know. So anyway, tell me what you think. Eric, man, oh my gosh. I really hope you're still here, Eric. Seriously, thank you so much for joining me, man. I appreciate it. This was such an on-the-spot, last-second, on-the-whim type of thing. I didn't know I was going to do this as far as a live stream goes. Fuck, we're just got 47 minutes into this. I would have never guessed that I was going to even be doing this, let alone be this far into it. So, Eric, thank you so much for being here. I fucking appreciate you, bro. You know that. You already know that. Jace, you may get your wish. What wish are we talking about, Dan? Holy shit. Am I that fucking gone already? What wish, bro? I don't know, but I'll tell you what. I don't have to know. Because what I can tell you is I hope it does come true. Whatever wish it is, if it's something that I wished, I hope it comes true. Eric, we missed you earlier. It was wild. You goddamn right, Kevin. It absolutely was. And Eric, I hope whatever it was that you were doing before, that it was something that was worthwhile, and that you get a chance to catch up on it later, man, because we did miss you. Absolutely. As he happens to be saying, hey, Kev. And then Dan saying, hey, Eric, because everybody fucking loves to be here together. Let's see. Eric, yeah, sorry, I was out watching Shang-Chi tonight. Ooh, and I was keeping away from social media until I saw it. So sorry if I have been distant for a few days. Hey, no worries, man. No worries. Honest to God, that is totally more than fine. I hope you enjoyed Shang-Chi. It seems like Dan fucking loved it. Like, I shouldn't say it seems like he loved it. He did love it. He said that he loved it. So, Eric, I hope that you loved it too. And I don't know. I'm still going to keep my expectations low, guys. I really am. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. If it's good, it's good. I want it to be good. I'm just not anticipating for it to be good. Like, I'm going in with low expectations is what I mean to say. Dan, my man. Yes, Eric, indeed. No worries, Eric. Ooh, Jay's so excited for your collab with Anthony. Oh, man. Thank you, Kevin. Yes. Dude, it's nuts because, like, I'm so used to, when it comes to collabs, I've seen, like, Dan do videos with Sean. There's obviously been us as a whole Cinema Squad, right, shooting the shit. There's been other videos. We did a Fear Street collab on Joe Geeky Hijinks channel. Please go check that out. Just go check out Geeky Hijinks in general. Everybody from the Cinema Squad, of course. But anyway, so my point is, right, we've done that, but like, I'm definitely excited to do like different, collaborations with just in the midst of us, because that's one of the nicest part about there being so many of us, is we can kind of do stuff like that. So makes it a lot more easily approachable. What the fuck word am I looking for? I don't know. I'm excited for it too, Kevin. I can't wait for Anthony and myself and whoever else wants to join along to do the Bad Batch Season 1 review, thoughts, theories, review, what the fuck else ever we happen to talk about on there. I'll have to watch the playback. Yes, you damn well will, Eric. I've just seen the first 3 eps of Bad Batch so far. Oh, shit, man. All right, let me tell you right now. No spoilers, obviously. I'm probably too drunk to give you too many spoilers. But what I can say is this, Eric. The first episode is like a movie. It's like seriously like a movie by itself. Every episode past that, it's tough, man. It's like the first few episodes past the first one are like trying to continue things in the right direction, and then it just falls into this weird lull for longer than it needs to, like for a really long time, and then it eventually gets back out. It almost is like a roller coaster where it goes up and down, and then by the end, it eventually makes up for it. So it's good in its totality, but you got to stick with it the whole way through. But that's like any of the other animated shows, right? It's like Rebels. It's like fucking Clone Wars. So yeah, you got to stick with it the whole way through. So have you seen Shang-Chi, Jay? Sorry, just came in on the tail end of when you're talking about it. Excuse me, I'll keep this quick. No, unfortunately not. And Dan is confirming. He hasn't yet, Eric. No. Don't get me wrong. I will say again, I can't say I'm excited, guys, I'm not excited to watch it. But I'm not sitting here like, oh, I don't care. I don't want to watch it. I don't care if it's good or not. It's probably not even going to be good. No, like, I am going into Shang-Chi hoping that it's one of the best fucking superhero movies I've ever seen in my life. Seriously, I really am. And if it's not, I don't care because I didn't have high expectations in the first place. But if it is, I will be pleasantly surprised and I will be willing to accept it for what it is. Again, like at the MCU, I'm such a fan of the MCU in total. I'm a Marvel fan. I'm a superhero fan, right? I want it to do well, even if it's not a superhero that I know well or a property or franchise that I know well. I want it to do well. I want it to be successful. So, yeah, I hope the best for Shang-Chi. And I'm going into it being like, you know what? Whatever. And I'm hoping that whatever attitude works in my favor and that it ends up being something that is just fucking mind-blowing, right? And then I can sit here and be like, wow, aren't I glad that I went in thinking it was going to be crap because it was absolutely fantastic. Eric is surprised that I haven't seen it yet. At least I'm guessing that's what it is. I know, man. Me too. Dang, and I thought I saw it late by not seeing it last night because my friends went free until today. Oh, well, yeah, dude, believe me, I'm behind. I'm sorry. I'm behind, right? And I'm drunk. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, but they're both true statements. I'm drunk and I'm behind. I'm sorry, Eric. If it was a Marvel movie that I was more excited about, I would have gone and seen it sooner. This is what I'm going to say. I hope I see Shang-Chi, whatever the right way. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the right way to say it is or the proper way to say it. But I hope I see it and I'm like, damn, dude, I should have seen this right away. I don't know, though. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, I definitely hope they are setting up the multiverse characters to be important to the MCU going forward. Oh my gosh, Eric, yes, 100%, bro. Like, if they make it a situation where that the what if characters have nothing to do, well, I hope you're talking about the what if characters when you say multiverse characters. If they don't make those integral to what's going on moving forward, I'm gonna be really shocked, honestly. Like, I imagine very heavily that Captain Carter and oh gosh, I feel bad. I was gonna say T'Challa as Star-Lord, but obviously we know why that might not work out, or probably why am I saying might not? It's not gonna work out. Obviously, I'm sure it would have if he was still around with us. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, you fucking legend. But anyway, right, like I'm sure that would have been a part of it too. I do feel like these other characters are going to come into play into the MCU at some point in time. I really do. To what extent, I have no idea. They could just be glorified cameos more than anything, but I think they'll come up. I just want Stingray and Armor Wars. Bro, I just want Armor Wars. Thank you, Patrick. Yes, I just want fucking Armor Wars. Give us... Just give us the comics. Do you all know, everybody that's watching right now, even if you don't know anything about the comics, you know the Infinity Saga? The basically first dozen or double of a dozen of movies that you watched in the MCU of the Infinity Saga, right? All the movies involving the Infinity Stones and Thanos and all that type of shit, right? That's based on the comics. Did they take their own spin on it? Of course. Of course. But it's based off the comics. So just take what the comics have done and translate it to live action. That's what people want to see. What do you think? Because people know the outcome of certain events, they're not going to be happy with what they're watching? Then switch it up a little bit here and there. But otherwise, give the people what they want to see. So anyways, Patrick, yes, I want to see Armor Wars. I'm sorry. That was my long way of saying that. Let's see. Yeah, when Gwen Stacy's death, I remember really shocked. Or I really shook. It really shook me. It really shook me? It really shook me. I saw the movie for the first time. It really shook me when I saw the movie for this time. Oh, talking is hard when you're intoxicated. Okay, you know what I mean. Yeah, man, that was deep. That was a heavy moment, Eric. It's a heavy moment in the comics. They did a good job of translating it as a heavy moment in the movies. So, yeah, for lack of better terms, that was definitely something that was, it was a traumatic, big, heavy moment than what you would expect from a Spider-Man movie, honestly. So props to them for going that route. I know it didn't really pay off in its totality because the movie overall wasn't that great, but that moment, right, that focus moment with Gwen Stacy was definitely well paid off and well put together. Let's see, Kevin throwing in, I like your pitch, Jace. Different Spider-Mans learning from each other is beautiful and is a worthy story to be told, not only in terms of advancing the multiverse concept. Yes, Kevin. Yes. Sorry, of course I'm getting excited because you're agreeing with me. But because, like, is that not a good point? Here's the thing. The reason I stress on that side of it is because I'm worried they're going to pull some shit like this, guys. I am worried that they're going to pull some nonsense where they bring back Toby and Andrew, and then all of a sudden they kill off Toby. Because it's some quote-unquote big learning lesson for Tom Holland moving forward. Come the fuck on. Right? Like, I already imagine them doing that, and I am not on board for that. Don't kill off anybody. Please. As moving as it is to see character deaths like that, to pay a bigger character development storyline to another person we're watching now, don't do that. Just don't. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to make me care more about Tom Holland's Spider-Man by killing off Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I'm already accepting of the fact that his storyline's done. You bringing him back at all is a treat, is a present. It's a Christmas present. So just, I hope that's not what they do, where they kill him off just to do something to make Tom Holland be a better Spider-Man. Have him teach lessons, like Kevin is agreeing with here, right? Teach lessons to the new Spider-Man. That's going to be more effective. Patrick throwing in, I wonder if Daredevil will return in Moon Knight. Ooh, if you're still watching, bud, I will throw in this. Daredevil is expected to return in No Way Home as Peter's lawyer, or Spider-Man's lawyer, to be like, you know, the one who represents him in the case of as he is admitted to the public as Peter Parker. He's supposed to be the one to represent him in court. But aside from that, Charlie Cox is expected to return. I don't know how official this is. It's just from what I've heard, but he's expected to return as Daredevil in the She-Hulk series on MCU, Disney Plus. MCU Disney Plus series. So in that, we should be seeing him back as Daredevil. They're expecting him to be coming back as basically just, a lawyer in Spider-Man, but he's actually going to be the character of Daredevil in She-Hulk. As far as Moon Knight, I don't know. I don't really I'm just super curious about Moon Knight in general because I only know so much about the character, which is basically my way of saying not much. I don't know much about the character. So I'd love if he popped up, man. I'm not against it. I'm just down for them to bring back all of the people that were from the Netflix Marvel series. I feel bad. Dare I say the only one I'm okay with them probably changing would be Iron Fist. I'm cool if they bring him back as Iron Fist because I like the guy. What is it, Finn something? I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. I don't dislike him. If they kept him, that'd be great. But he's the only one that didn't seem to fit as well as everybody else. Nonetheless, what my point is this: I don't care. Just bring back everybody from the Netflix Marvel stuff over to the MCU, please. Because Charlie Cox as a Daredevil was great. Jessica Jones was great. Luke Cage was definitely enjoyable. Iron Fist redeemed itself in the second season, so I'd be happy with that. But yeah, anyway, there's that. Kevin's thrown in, all I know, Patrick, is if Toby and Andrew come back, the floodgates of possibilities are now wider than ever. Would love to see Charlie take a crack at it again. I mean, yeah, man, I'm right there with you. Like I was just saying, how could you not? If by chance, the only thing I will bother throwing in, if you haven't seen Daredevil on Netflix, there's 3 seasons of it. Literally, all 3 seasons are worth watching. You can't say that about many shows, right? Like Iron Fist, watch season 2. Don't even fucking bother watching season 1. It's a fucking waste of time. It's hard to get through. Watch it if you have nothing better to do with your life. But even if that's the case, even if you have nothing better to do with your life, just watch one of the seasons of Daredevil again. Because all 3 seasons of Daredevil are great, and Charlie Cox does a great job as Matt Murdock in that. Eric throwing in, I don't think there's an outright bad Spider-Man movie, but the Andrew Garfield ones would probably be at the bottom if I had to rank them all. Yeah, you know what, man? When it comes down to it, I agree. There aren't really any that I would consider I wouldn't watch this, if that's fair to say. You know what I mean? There are no Spider-Man movies where it's no, I refuse to watch this movie. But at the same time, there are definitely ones where it's yeah, I don't need to bother watching this. You know what I mean? This is not that great of a movie by any means. So the Andrew Garfield ones are probably the closest to fit in that category, but not both, right? He only has the 2. I would say that probably I can't choose one, but if I had to say two Spider-Man movies that fit in the category of I don't really want to watch this if I don't have to. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Sorry, right? It's got its moments. All movies have their moments, but that I just don't really care for that movie. And then Spider-Man 3. Right, so Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3, where Topher, what the fuck? I was about to say McGrace. Topher Grace is Venom, and holy shit, who the fuck ever thought that would be a good idea? Did Topher Grace even ever think that it'd be a good idea for him to be Eddie Brock / Venom? Seriously, I mean, if you did, then you did, but I'd love to hear their thoughts. I would love to talk to Topher Grace directly and be honest to God, man, now this is not a judgmental thing, but did you think that it was a good idea to play Eddie Brock / Venom? Did you think that was going to work out well? Because I don't know, man. Maybe he had more faith in what the special effects people were going to do and the director was going to do, but good Lord, was that fucking a terrible decision. Shoot, the Andrew Garfield ones maybe wouldn't be at the complete bottom. The second one would be. The first one is worth saying it's a good Spider-Man movie. There's a reason I'm doing that reaction. I don't really like how their portrayal of the Lizard is. I'm quick to say I fucking hate the portrayal of the Lizard. The guy they got to play him is good. It's the character design. He looks like a fucking Ninja Turtle. Or what is someone? No, what did someone say? He looks like a Goomba from the live action Super Mario movie. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google a picture of it, and you'll find it to be exactly what you are probably thinking it would be. Spidey 77 is better than Garfield Spidey. Wow, Patrick. Good Lord, that's a bit harsh, man. I mean, that is a bit harsh. Look, I don't know. I mean, look, I feel like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Forget the movies, right? Forget the totality of the movie itself. Just his portrayal of Peter Parker / Spider-Man, mostly Spider-Man. I'm not against it. I don't know what else to say. Like, he has the right sense of humor that I would expect Spider-Man to have. Like, he has the quick whips. You know what I mean? Like the sense of the attitude that I would expect Spider-Man to have. But as Peter Parker, that's a different story. He doesn't really fit that much as Peter Parker. So I don't know what to say about that side of it. Like, that's a whole different story. Fuck, hold on. I'm sorry. I forgot. I realized that this is not my laptop's not plugged in. Now it's plugged in. So it's charging as I'm doing this, because you don't need technology dying out on you as you're doing this. Let's see. Everything horror actor, what's going on? What's up? What's happening, Brosif? Just stopping by for a sec because I gotta go to bed before work. Keep up the great work. Oh man, I know that this is a situation where you're probably just saying that to be nice, and trust me, even if that's all that it is, I greatly appreciate it. I really do. Like, literally, no matter what the case is, just for throwing in a comment is super nice, and thank you so much. But hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Glad that you got a chance to check this out. That means that you got a chance out to the wow. Am I speaking English right now? Hope you got a chance to check out the stream before this with the squad. I know I saw a comment coming in here and there and everything, but I'm intoxicated. So please, everybody, forgive me for my lack of memory on certain things as I am going through stuff, or what happened earlier in the evening. But nonetheless, seriously, right back to a serious note. Thank you, Hector. I appreciate it. Props to you, bud. Hope that you have a good day at work tomorrow, and hope you got a chance to have some good content coming your way tonight. Let's see. Patrick just throwing in. Have a good rest of the night to Hector. Of course, man. Right there with you. Agree 100%. Let's see. Holy crap. I actually know what people mean when they say it jumped down to the end of the comments. It's the first time it happened for me. All right. So Eric's saying, I'm here. I don't know if you're still here, bud, but I'm glad that you're here when I said this. I hope you're still here, bro. I'm glad that you are. If for whatever capacity that you are. Eric, thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's what I thought to Jace about the new What If and No Way Home Doctor Strange. So Dan, are you saying that about like something's up with Doctor Strange in the new What If? Or God damn it, so many projects. Dan, is that what you're saying? Is like something's up with Doctor Strange in the new Spider-Man trailer? Is that what we're saying here? I think. If so, I agree. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm glad you're live now. I felt bad missing out on shooting the shit, dude. All good, bro. All good. I know how it is. It's a long stream, thankfully. You got a lot to be able to catch up on. And nothing to worry. You got this after party, if it's fair to call it an after party, to be able to continue the festivities, right? Everybody else that I happen to be chilling with, it seems like they all had late nights, which respectable. It's starting to get late by me. It's coming up on midnight, but it's not midnight yet. Damn it. And I'm going to keep this going because it's fucking Friday, and I need a good chance to be able to chill with all you peoples here. That you may leave the theater thinking all those things about Shang-Chi. Oh, well. All right, Dan, damn it. Stop putting your thoughts on other people about Shang-Chi. I'm just joking, Dan. I hope it's good. I hope I like it as much as you, if not even more than you, Dan. I thought Shang-Chi was good. Damn it, Eric, you saw it too. But it didn't really wow me as much as I wanted to from all the hype. But I'd heard it, or from all the hype I'd heard. Wow. Forgive me for trying to talk. But it's solid and fills out the MCU continuity in some cool ways. Okay, well, that's nice to hear. Because honestly, one of my biggest concerns was not just if it's a good movie, but like, does it even tie into everything else that's going on? Or is it just like a, here you fucking go, here's another Marvel movie? You know? Because like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was it. I really wouldn't. So, anyway. Marvel did right in bringing Shang-Chi to the big screen. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, they look, this goes for anybody. Eesh. And I feel bad because I know there's some Disney Plus series that they're not going to bring to the big screen. It's just going to be at Disney Plus. But like, every Marvel hero in some way, shape, or form deserves to be on the big screen in some way, shape, or form, right? Whether it's because it's their own movie or it's because they are a heavily focused on side character of somebody else's movie, it'd be cool to see all of them pop up to some extent. And honestly, I feel like that's what's cool about the Disney Plus series for MCU is that they're kind of giving themselves that opportunity. You know what I mean? To be able to one day have all of those people be in the movies, and you've already been introduced to them now, so they don't have to worry about like an origin movie first, right? It's like, no, didn't you see them in their own show or that show or whatever, right? So I think that'll work out, right? Shang-Chi, all the other people, they deserve to be on the big screen. Origin stories are always the hardest to tell. You damn fucking right they are, right? Especially nowadays because they seem so played out. It just seems so typical to tell an origin story. It's like, oh my God, all right, I get it. How did they get their powers? And what's the big personal reason as to why they need to use their powers for some greater purpose? And I say that jokingly because, I don't know, I know damn well that if they were to come out with some good origin story, I'd be first in line to watch it. But I'm right there with you in the sense of it's very hard to make distinguished and unique compared to everything else. So, props to anyone that even tries to do an origin story nowadays. Oh, I guess by multiverse characters, I meant like from the non-MCU Spiderman and X-Men movies. Yeah, no, I totally see what you mean, Eric, right? I know what you mean. I don't know how to say it. I get your point. Infinity Saga needed Adam Warlock. Holy shit, Patrick, you're absolutely right. Okay, if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Volume 2, then what the fuck? How do we not have Adam Warlock at this point in time? He was so, not even heavily, he was blatantly and directly teased at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The gold lady, whatever her name is, somebody go ahead and throw in the comments. The gold lady says specifically, I'm going to call him Adam, or whatever the fuck she says, but she definitely says she's going to call him Adam. Well, okay. Where's Adam? Does anybody else see him? Because I sure as fuck don't. And it would be pretty cool to see him pop up at this point because Adam Warlock is a cool character. And it'd be nice to see him interact with the Guardians of the Galaxy because I like the current Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a good cast, right? It's a good roundabout get-together. Shit, Dave Bautista's not trying to stay around as Drax for much longer. Make use of him while you can. Love to see him interact with Adam Warlock. Eric's throwing in, yeah, but some of my favorite comic book movies are origins like Batman Begins, Iron Man, and I gotta say the first Avengers has grown to be one of my favorite MCU movies as well. Well, okay, to be fair real quick, I don't really consider the first Avengers movie to be an origin movie for superheroes. Like, that's actually what worked really well about the Avengers movie is that they already had all of their introductions. You already knew who Iron Man was. You already knew who Hulk was. You already knew who Thor was. You already knew who Captain America was. Those were the first 4 main Avengers. You knew everybody at that point. Now we had a movie to see them all culminate together. Stories, characters, whatever the fuck else was, right? Like, you got to see it, got a chance to see it all come together. So I think that's why, like, it's still the first of something, Eric, but I wouldn't really consider it to be like an origins movie. But still, like, Batman Begins is great. You know, like all the other first Iron Man, the first Iron Man was fantastic. Incredible Hulk gets looked past a lot, but that was still a good movie. The first Thor was, holy shit, it's been a while since I've seen that movie, but it's decent from what I can remember. The first Avengers is okay. Captain America, the first Avenger, that's okay. Anyway, yeah, there's that. I'm trying to go ahead and get through these comments because I'm happy I have a lot here. Jace, how effed up would it be if you woke up next day and realized that this after party solo stream was all but a dream? What the fuck, Kevin? Are you trying to just trip me out right now? Because it's working. It's working, bro. I don't know, man. Jesus, now I'm thinking about it. Like, that'd be really weird. I mean, here's the thing. Let's all be honest with ourselves. When you're drunk, it's already weird to take in what's actually happening. Like, to be like, hold on. Everything else to the side. Drunkenness to the side. Ridiculousness to the side. What's actually happening right now? It's tough to like take it in and retain it and internalize it. So with that being said, if I woke up tomorrow and realized that this after party stream was a dream, well, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't be that upset because like it's not like this is the greatest stream in the world by any means. So it's not like people are missing out on a lot. And second of all, I've just had a really good time with it. You know what I mean? Like, what are we? We're past an hour and 15 hour. We just reached an hour and 17 minutes as far as into the stream. I'm having a great fucking time. And there's only been like a handful of people with me this whole entire time. So, you know, I don't know. I have no regrets, man. That's what I would say. If I woke up and it was a dream, it was a great fucking dream. Seriously. That's all that I would have to look back on. It was a really cool, absurdly realistic dream. Owen Man of Steel. I'm not even going to try. Yep, that's probably got to do with something before. I'm too drunk to try and identify what it took place with before. All of those 4 origin movies I can say I love. Yes, I mean, here's the thing, man. Origin movies are tough to pull off nowadays, but they're still very great. They're entertaining. Origin movies are awesome if done correctly. You think there's a good chance Toby bites it? Oh, fuck, man. Come on. Eric. What was I just saying? What was it, 20 minutes ago? How long ago was I talking about Spider-Man? I don't even know. Eric, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope not. Because unfortunately, yeah, I feel like they're gonna try and pull off some stupid shit where it's like, look at Toby come back and he has some like cool epic finale to his Spider-Man storyline, and then he has some heroic sacrifice at the end that has some point that is proven to Tom Holland's Spider-Man, so he knows how to be a better Spider-Man going forward. I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled some shit like that. Do I want them to, though? No, absolutely not. Eric, don't even talk about that possibility. You damn right, Kevin. You damn right. Oh my God, bringing back Toby/Andrew Spideys only to kill them. We are seriously considering that. Horrible. Yeah, dude, seriously. Like, why would you do that? If you're gonna bring them back, bring them back. But like, you don't need to kill them. Just bring them back. Let them have their moment, and then just have some reason that they go back to their own universe and do whatever they do. You don't need to kill anybody. Matt Murdock and Jessica Walter will make an interesting pair. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Like, it's weird because I didn't think of Matt Murdock or Daredevil appearing in She-Hulk at all prior to them announcing that. But as soon as they brought it up, I was just like, okay. Like, I'd like to see it. I'm down for it. It's mostly because I'm down for him to come back in any capacity. But also, yeah, it would be interesting to see the two of them interact with each other. I don't think they'll bring back a free... wait, what is this? I don't think they'll bring back a free just to kill him, because I think they might do more with him. But Toby, I could see pulling a Harrison Ford and coming back just to die. Damn it, Eric! For the love of fucking Spider-Man, Would you cut it out with this? I know what you mean, okay? But stop it. No. Can we just completely shove away the thought of them killing off any of the previous Spider-Men for any purpose whatsoever, whether it's good or not? I don't care how epic it is. I don't care how amazing, pun intended, it is. Don't kill off any of the previous Spider-Men just to, for anything. I was going to say just to make the other Spider-Man great. For anything, just don't kill off the previous Spider-Man. Finn Jones got saddled with poorest scripts of any Netflix series. Yeah, Patrick, he really did. He really did, man. I can't even blame Finn Jones. It's just Iron Fist in general. The first season, the script is just horseshit. It's so tough to get through. The second season, again, makes up for it. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you are even interested in watching the show, just go straight to the second season and accept the fact that there's some stuff you may not understand, but you'll get it as you keep watching. But I know what you mean. Yeah, poor scripting on that end. Bringing Venom in on any level has been a horrible idea. Yeah, but it depends. Like, they need to be careful about how they bring Venom into the new Spider-Man movies. They should not just throw it into the mix with everything else. Like, if they're just trying to make it another Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro type of thing, no. It's not. That's not the way to go about it. You need to have it where it's like either an after credit scene where it's nothing more than just Tom Holland and Tom Hardy, right? Like the two of them together. Or just keep it for its own movie. Don't even do an after credit scene. Don't do anything else. Just keep it for its own movie. And by all means, introduce it then. Because it needs to be its own separate thing. They did the Han Solo kill because JJ don't know where to place the character moving forward with the new sequel. Toby and Andrew can easily go back to their universes. Good point, Kevin. Very good point, right? Yeah, I think that might be something to be said. Maybe they didn't know what to do with Han Solo because you can't just like keep Han Solo as a background character, right? If he's going to be alive, he's got to kind of be a main component to what's going on. And if he's not, people are going to be pretty pissed off. So it's either, right, I guess you kill him or you make him a main component, or I don't know. They could have done something better than what they did. That's for damn sure. They didn't need to kill him off like that. But anyway, as far as Toby and Andrew, yes, they could 100% just go ahead and squeeze them back into their universe. Yeah, but I almost feel like Toby might want to cap off his tenure in that definite way that Robert Downey Jr. and Hugh Jackman did. Okay, that's a good point, Eric. It really is. It really is. But at the same time, like, it's tough, man. I can't fully disagree with that. Like, I could actually see 100% why he'd be down for that. What you're saying, like, you know what? I know I'm not going to come back as Spider-Man after this, so why not make this the best outing it could possibly be? But at the same time, I don't know if he has that much call in it. Like, I feel like they're willing to work with him to bring him back, but for him to say, like, hey, look, I want this to be the end of my Spider-Man, I don't know. But you never know if the writers are on the same page as them, and that's the part that I fear. Kevin saying, I'm one of the few who actually liked Venom, and I could see him integrating well to MCU Spider-Man. Deadpool, however, doesn't work, in my opinion, if he enters MCU. I want them to keep him in his own universe. What the fuck, Kevin? What the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? Kevin, I hope you're still watching this, only because I love you, bro, but, like, you don't want to see Deadpool interact with the rest of the MCU? What? He already interacted heavily with the X-Men universe. I mean, it was like his own subsection of the X-Men universe. But, like, he had plenty of references to the other X-Men. Like, dude, come on, bro. You can't have him fully integrate and cross over from Fox to Disney and not have him interact in some capacity with the MCU, with the Avengers, with Spider-Man, everybody else. I mean, Spider-Man is actually probably the biggest stretch because, right, Sony, Fox, I don't know, but then again, they own Fox entirely now. You get my point, right? They need to have him interact with people. They need to. I totally see what you mean. Like, I want you to definitely understand if you're watching this. I do see where you're coming from in the sense that, like, he seems like so much of his own contained character that it does kind of feel weird to a certain degree to like include him with everybody else. But like, I don't want it to be exclusive like that. I want him to be with everybody else, but he could still have his own self-contained adventures because he's fucking Deadpool and he's just that's how he is. But I would hate it, honestly, if he was like not in the same universe as everybody else. That's like one of the best parts about it. Seeing him interact with everybody. Deadpool has no room in the MCU. Oh no, Patrick! After I gave that whole spiel, man. Okay, so like, don't get me wrong, man. It's all opinion based, and I'm like, right, to each their own. But I'm sorry, right, I will respectfully agree to disagree here. I think that he absolutely does. It does seem like you're shoehorning him in, but you know what? That's Deadpool. That's Deadpool. He's just a random, out of the box, unique amalgamation of a character that just somehow makes his way into wherever he can. So in that regard, like I do think that he doesn't, but he does have a place in the MCU. Deadpool is a place anywhere. That's my way of saying that, I guess. I think it's going to be MCU. Wait, it's all going to be MCU soon? Yes. I mean, yeah, if that's what... Everything's fucking canon now, guys. It's all canon. There's nothing that's not canon anymore. You play any video games? You play any of the Marvel video games? Guess what? They're all canon now. You read any of the comics? Guess what, guys? They're all canon now. Have you seen any of the animated series? That's awesome. So have I. Guess what, guys? They're all canon now. I mean, ever since the finale of Loki, spoiler alert, ever since the finale of Loki, how the fuck is anything not canon? Did you see how many multiverses were breaking off into existence at the end of that show? You're going to try and tell me that everything we know is not one of the multiverses in existence over there? Yeah, I ain't buying it, bruh. I ain't buying it. Everything's canon now. He would be too toxic to any film if he was in. I mean, that's respectable, right? Obviously, they need to be careful because Deadpool is a very rated R character, and they need to take into consideration how he integrates with all the other heroes. But he doesn't need to be dropping F-bombs left and right. You know what I mean? Like, you could still have him be Deadpool and like his regular Deadpool self without having to be full-blown, over-the-top, 150% Deadpool. You know, like they've already made jokes about it in the MCU. There's, what is it, the Age of Ultron, where like somebody swears, was it Tony swears, and Captain America's like, language. I could see them pulling some same stupid joke like that with Deadpool. You know what I mean? Like something to that degree. So that what I'm trying to say is I don't feel like he doesn't fit at all. They could manage to squeeze him in there. Kevin, Chris Evans capped off his tenure without dying. I don't really like the idea of Toby getting in a heroic death just for the sake of it. I hope, Eric, you're not down with that idea. Yeah, same here, man. Same here, right? Don't fucking kill off Toby just because. Come on. Why? Why? Because what? Because, oh, you know, it'd be a great way to see him go out because, like, he never got a chance to do Spider-Man 4, so let's just make him, like, go out like a true hero here and teach Tom Holland a lesson. Shut up. Just stop. Take your thoughts and shove them back down into your brain hole because, no, I don't want to see it. It seems like there's a bunch of us that don't want to either. I'm still here. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. Though it's not immediately when I'm reading it for when you're saying it, I'm glad you're still here. I hope you're still here right now. Patrick, I am hyped for Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America. Mackie is one of my favorite actors in the MCU. I'll tell you what, man, I'm definitely not against it. I'm seriously like right there for you, right? He mentions right ever on your left. Yeah, man, seriously, like I'm totally with it. Right. I love the idea of him coming in to take over the role. It obviously happened in the comics. So to be fair, I was always down for either him or Bucky to come in and do it. Either way, I didn't care no matter who it was. I just wanted to see one of the two of them pick up the mantle and keep it going. Right. I wanted to see Captain America stay alive. So it's tough because I was hoping actually that Bucky took it over. Not because I don't want to see Sam. Please, please, please understand that. I'm totally cool with Sam being Captain America. The reason why I was rooting for Bucky was because Sam's already an established hero. He's the Falcon. I like him as the Falcon. I've gotten used to him as the Falcon. I want to see more of him as the Falcon. Whereas Bucky is the Winter Soldier. But one of the main purposes of the show is him getting over being the Winter Soldier. Right? By the end of it, you could easily argue that he's not the Winter Soldier anymore. So I kind of wanted him to be able to take up the role to officially jump into it because he had no other designated role prior to that. And he also had the super soldier serum. It like made too much sense. Why not have him jump into it? But who knows where it's going to go in the future, right? So whatever. I'm still very much, I agree. I'm excited to see as far as, wow, I'm drawing a blank here. Anthony Mackie, I'm sorry. Jump in. I was going to say Sam, but that's the character's name. I'm very excited to see Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America in the new movie. God damn it, Kevin. Let's keep confusing Jace, Eric, shall we? Yeah, sure. Why not, right? It seems like Eric's right on board with you. Wait a second. I apologize. Okay, there's the comment. Not done yet with my Falcon and Winter Soldier binge, but Mackie deserves his solo film. I hope he gets an overpouring support. Yeah, man, like I was just saying, right? There's no reason why he doesn't. He's a phenomenal actor. He's doing a great job in the role. I like the show strictly because it proved the point why he deserves to be Captain America, right? Like when it came to Endgame, I'm sorry, but I am one of those people that's quick to admit when it comes to Endgame, I was not rooting for Anthony Mackie as Captain America when Chris Evans was just like, yeah, here's the shield. What's it feel like? It feel like it's someone else. Yeah, well, it's not. What the fuck, bro? You have your best friend in the world that you spent a trilogy of movies trying to save, mind you. He's right there. He's right fucking there. Just give the shield to him. But no. Give it to this random motherfucker instead because he decided to run some laps with you during exercise practice or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Come on, man. And that's me being facetious right now, right? But my point is I was very much on board for Bucky getting the role of Captain America, but I'm still seriously, I'm still totally on board for Anthony Mackie to take on the role. I'm excited to what they're going to do with him moving forward. I'm not necessarily rooting for Toby to bite it, just saying I could see it playing out that way, but who knows? Yeah, Eric, I know, bro. I'm right there with you. I could see it too. I just don't want to see it that way. So let's stop talking it into existence because the more we talk about it, I'm afraid it's going to be real, and I don't want it to be real. Best origin story was Doctor Strange. Ooh. I don't know, Patrick. I don't know. I'm not going to, like, it's a great one. Doctor Strange had a very different and unique and, like, it wasn't your run-of-the-mill origin story. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I respected about it. But, shoot, was it the best one? That's a good question. It's a good question. Everybody go ahead. Comment below. Who do you think the best origin story was? Guardians of the Galaxy movies are the worst MCU films. What the fuck? I'd rather watch Garfield's Spidey for life than those two pieces of shit. Ugh. Oh my gosh, Patrick, I'm so sorry because I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Don't hate me, bro. Don't hate me. Please don't stop watching me just because I feel that way. I respect your opinion. Oh no, it looks like I lost a viewer right when I said that. I hope it's not Patrick. I hope it's not you. that stopped watching me right when I said it. Because I like a lot the first Guardians of the Galaxy, but the second one was a different story. You could tell to a certain degree it's still done by James Gunn, but for some reason it feels like it has more of a studio influence. You know what I mean? Than anything else. So which is weird to say because Marvel doesn't seem to have a lot of studio influence. So I don't know how to react to that, but like the second one just doesn't seem to be on par. But yeah, the first one though I like a lot. So I don't know, man. I'm sorry that you don't like them too much. I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Doctor Strange I like, but I don't know. It would be pretty low on my MCU ranking. Just because the MCU is so high quality. That's a good point, Eric. I can't disagree with you there. I mean, shit, MCU altogether, right? They just seem to treat their heroes and characters with respect, and I appreciate that a lot. Batman Begins was awesome. You're right, Patrick. It was. It gets overlooked a lot. People focus on The Dark Knight so much that they don't really seem to focus on Batman Begins a lot. When really that was just as good of. Well, oh, jeez. I don't know if it was just as good of a movie. Maybe it was just as good of a movie. It wasn't just as good of a performance. See, that's the reason why Dark Knight was so good. Was because of Heath Ledger's performance. The movie overall, great as it is overhyped to some extent, I feel like, by some people. And that's coming from someone who really likes the movie. But, Batman Begins deserves a lot of praise as well. It just didn't have that top-notch, standout performance of Heath Ledger as the Joker. That's all. And, I mean, my gosh, that's nothing to feel bad about. There's not many movies in existence that have a performance like that. Eric was saying, no, Jace, I meant Captain America, the first Avenger. Sorry, I should have specified. Oh, don't. What? Yeah, that's all good. He's saying the first Captain America is one of my fave origins. Fair enough, man. Totally fair enough. Dan, Upside Dan is throwing in the first Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite MCU movies. Yeah, dude, same here. I gotta say, like, there's some people that have been questioning back and forth. Jonathan from Man of Movies was throwing in about, like, do you like The Suicide Squad from James Gunn, or do you like Guardians of the Galaxy better? Because he's trying to compare, like, two teams of ragtag heroes or anti-heroes or villains, whatever the fuck you want to call them, right, all put together, and, how good of a job did he do? I think he did a better job with Guardians of the Galaxy. Gotta enunciate shit right now. I still love The Suicide Squad. I really did. I thought he did a great job with it. But Guardians of the Galaxy just resonated with me more. It has much more of a family feel to stuff. So I don't know. I like it more. I thought it was pulled off better. Yeah, Guardians, absolutely. But I don't know. I wasn't counting team-ups, I guess. That's fair, Eric. Totally fair. Talking to Cheetah. All right, clarifying there. Wait, I thought this was Jace's dream we're in. It is, man. It is. Don't mistake it for anything else. This is just my dream. None of this is real right now. Caps is good, but I really like Doctor Strange origin film. Yeah, no, agreed. Look, between the two of those, just very quickly, Doctor Strange's origin film is way fucking better than Caps. Way better. Like, Captain America, the First Avenger is not a horrible film, but come on. To compare it to the first Doctor Strange film, it doesn't even compare, in my opinion. And I like Captain America a lot. Chris Evans' portrayals, especially. But as far as movies overall go, no, it's Doctor Strange. Jace is having a Pym Ewing moment. You damn right. You damn right, bro. Oh, gosh. Let me go. Ooh, wait. It skipped down to the bottom once again. Okay. Oh, wait, I just saw what Cheetah said about Guardians. What are you talking about, man? Both Guardians are great. Damn it, Eric. We know how you feel. We know how you feel. Again, I stand by. I like the first one a lot. I like the second one, too. I really do. I'm not trying to say, like, oh, the second Guardians is terrible. It's just nowhere near as good as the first one. I don't know what to say. It's not. It's really not. Great answer. Me. Thanks, Kevin. Not going to say to which question. Figure that out. Ah, fuck. Damn it. I don't know, Kevin. I don't know, man. I'm too damn tipsy to figure this out. What question? Great answer. I'm hoping I gave great answers to all the questions that were thrown out at this point. I don't fucking know. But thank you, Kevin. Nonetheless, I appreciate it. No matter what you thought it was a great answer to, I'm glad you thought it was a great answer. Yes, I know, Eric. I agree with you. That was very funny, Kevin. Kill Garfield, Spidey. Have Hammond come back to save Holland, Spidey. Oh man, that would be hysterical. You know what would be funniest thing? This would be the funniest part about that, Patrick, is literally 95% of the audience would have not a clue as to what's happening. If that's what happened, right? If Garfield Spidey died off, they'd get that. And then the moment that Hammond came back to save Holland, they'd be like, what is going on right now? Is this seriously what's happening? That'd be hilarious. We need Secret Wars on Disney Plus. Holy shit, yes, we do. I will say this. They may not be doing Secret Wars, but they are definitely doing Secret Invasion. That's been confirmed already. So that should be interesting. We'll see where that goes. But I know it's different than Secret Wars, obviously. So it would be cool to see that play out as well at some point. Imagine Topher Grace shows up. I'm so happy you put a laughing face after that, Eric, because what the... Come on, man. You kidding me? If Topher Grace showed up, I would just be like, I seriously would sit there. It would be one of those moments in the theater where I would just be sitting there and like, what the fuck? Really? Like, I probably would out loud say, what the fuck? And I'd throw my hands in the air because come on, man. Come on. And just to make it that much funnier, Patrick's throwing in and James Franco. Okay. If it was not for the controversy surrounding him, I actually don't think it'd be that crazy for James Franco to show up. I really don't. I think actually, as a matter of fact, to see Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin pop back up and then to see James Franco as, what the fuck was he? Was he the Hobgoblin? Technically, I mean, if we want to go super technical, the Hobgoblin comes before Green Goblin, but like, was he the Hobgoblin of that, or was he just the new Goblin? I don't know. But to see him pop back up would not be like the craziest thing in the world. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be like against it, but it probably wouldn't have it. Probably wouldn't happen. I mean, James Franco has some. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, Dan. You're right. It Francoli won't happen. It's cheesy, but it's funny, Eric. It's cheesy, but it's funny. I can appreciate that. You're right, Dan, to laugh at that. Yes, I've heard that. I mean, hey, we've all heard everything when it comes to rumors in regards to the new Spider-Man movie. Deadpool integrate great into the MCU. I agree with you, Jace. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that because, yeah, when it comes down to it, like, okay, it is going to be tough. It's not the most integratable thing, but it could work really well. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry. It's what I like about Deadpool is he could just fit well wherever he wants to. He doesn't need to worry about, oh, does he fit well with other people because they work with him? No, it doesn't matter. Deadpool works with you or he doesn't, and he usually does because he's Deadpool. He can make whatever work. That's how it goes. Although, to me, it sounded like Franco saying, be careful what you wish for, Parker, in the trailer. Ooh, Dan. Damn it, Dan. It did kind of. I don't think it was. After hearing it a couple of times, I do feel like it was Doctor Strange that said that line, right? Be careful what you wish for, Parker. But, you know, it's weird because they don't show Doctor Strange saying it, and it does sound just enough like it could be somebody else. Tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. What if you've watched Marvel's What If on Disney Plus, and if you haven't, spoiler alert for the 4th episode. Is it the 4th episode? Damn it. I think it's the 4th episode. I'm like nearly positive it's the 4th episode. I'm tipsy. I'm sorry. It's the one with Doctor Strange. It's the one focused on Doctor Strange. Tell me right now if you think that it's actually Doctor Strange. I mean, wow, that sounded so stupid right there. Yeah, it's probably Doctor Strange, Jace. Come on. Tell me if you think it's the Doctor Strange from What If. So more specifically, do you think it is Strange Supreme in Spider-Man No Way Home? I don't mean like the entirety of the movie, but I think he's in there somewhere. And I think if Doctor Strange is saying, be careful what you wish for, Parker, I think that it's Strange Supreme that's saying that. I also think it's Strange Supreme that is saying it's you trying to live 2 different lives. And the more that you do it, the worse it becomes, or whatever the fuck he says at the end, right? I think that that's him. I think it's Strange Supreme because Strange Supreme knows what it's like to live 2 separate lives. He's done it already. Watch the What If episode. It's a great episode. Patrick, Deadpool will never work in the current MCU. You have to recast him and have him play it straight. Okay, so here's the thing. First of all, I'm sorry. Again, I respectfully disagree. I actually think he would be able to work okay. It would be tough, right? Like, I see what you mean. It's not like it'd be the easiest thing to pull off, but it could totally be pulled off. It really could. And honest to God, if they recast Deadpool, I'd be really pissed off. I'm very happy to say that, I mean, things are always subject to change, but they have confirmed Ryan Reynolds to come back as Deadpool for the MCU Deadpool movies. So if that's the case, I'm really happy. I don't want to see anybody else play Deadpool other than him right now. Maybe down the line, sure, but not right now. He was made to play that character. And I don't know, man. It may be a stretch. It really might be, but I want to see them incorporate him into the MCU. Yeah, appreciating Dan's comments there. I don't get why you would have to do that, but all right. We're going to move on from there. Kevin, Deadpool's humor doesn't work because his brand is breaking the 4th wall. Is he going to call the MCU characters by their actor's name now, refer to their previous projects? Love you, Jason. No, thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. You know what? That's actually my favorite part about Deadpool. I swear to God, that is literally my favorite thing about Deadpool is the fact that he breaks the 4th wall all the time. So it's tough. I don't think that they would pull the joke of him calling everybody by their actor's name. I think that they would realize that's easy to overdo and they wouldn't do that too much. But they probably are going to do it at one point or another, right? He's probably going to reference Robert Downey Jr. and how he's not there anymore or something along those lines. Who knows? Something like that. But yeah, I think the best part is whoever they would get to write it and put it together, I have confidence that they would be able to have him still be his normal Deadpool self without it being like, come on, man, are you kidding me? You know, like without overdoing it. I meant it to be a shock face, not a yawn face. Fair enough, Eric. Dan's just getting a kick out of you. Deadpool probably can't be in the Spider-Man movie much, but Spider-Man could be in a Deadpool movie. That's how I see it. Ooh, I mean, that's actually, Eric, that's not a bad point when it comes down to it. So, okay, like a Spider-Man movie and all the other MCU movies, the reason why I could understand why you guys are saying it'd be tough for Deadpool to be incorporated into those is because he is so much on a different wavelength, right? Like he's not, he takes things seriously, but not as seriously as the rest of them. Or even when he does take things seriously, it's not to the same extent as them. So it kind of becomes like, how seriously do you take things if he's involved? So in that regard, in that retrospect, or that limelight, if you will, whatever the best terminology is there, I don't know. Eric, I agree with you that like it would be easier to picture Spider-Man being featured in a Deadpool movie. Matter of fact, it'd be easier to picture anybody featured in a Deadpool movie as opposed to Deadpool being in somebody else's movie. I'm down for it no matter how they do it. I don't care. I don't care. Just include Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool in the MCU, please. Please. Because it just works. He's made to play Deadpool. He is so fitting for that character. Let's see. I'm going to skip down to what do we got here? Kevin was thrown in. I'm sorry, but I need my Captain America to be someone that encapsulates the quote-unquote American ideals, and Bucky can redeem himself all he wants, but not going to take that chance of him losing it again. Kevin, come on, bro. I mean, like, yeah, I hear you, but you're going to really sit there and tell me that, like, after everything that Bucky went through, especially in the show, in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, is the show not also about Bucky overcoming that stuff? Like, I'm sorry, the end of the show focuses way too heavily. It anchors on the fact of Sam is the new Captain America. Check out the new Captain America. What the fuck? What about Bucky, though? He's the title of the show is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's the other half of it. And then at the end of the series, they disregard the fact that he has gone through trials and tribulations to overcome that. Did they gloss over some points maybe more than they should have? Yes. But I think they did a good job in proving that he's not that person anymore. The scene in Wakanda, Kevin, if you're watching this right now still, or if you're watching it later, Kevin, tell me that you are watching the scene from him in Wakanda and you're still trying to tell me that you have worries that he's still going to lose it as Winter Soldier. Bro, does that scene not fully and perfectly encapsulate him overcoming that? Come on, man. I hear you to a certain degree. I do. But at the same time, no. Just no. I don't have the worries, and I don't feel like it'd be taking a chance on him to become Captain America. He is past that. He has evolved past that, bro. Cap and the Falcon was one of my favorite. Comic was one of my favorite. Ooh, Patrick. Okay, yeah, that's. If you're talking about when Falcon became Captain America, that was definitely a great comic series. Though I don't think I've read it through its entirety. I've read part of it, not its entirety though. Good comic series nonetheless. And then also just confirming I'm here, but at the same time, that was, not too long ago. I'm doing decent with the comments here. So I hope you're still here, Patrick. And again, if you are, but seriously, right? Like, just like right now when you're saying I'm here, happy to have you here. Seriously, bro, I really appreciate it. And I hope you're having a good time with the stream. Patrick, you're dethroning me as king of hot takes, I think. Eric, that's a decent point, bro. It does seem like you have that title as to speak at the moment. Guardians of the Galaxy was A24 like? That's a hard one to say. I'm not too sure if I could really agree with that because I'm not as familiar with the A24 material as like the rest of the Cinema Squad. So I don't know entirely if that's really the case. But I don't know if that's supposed to be something bad. Like, I like Guardians of the Galaxy, so that's all I could say about that. Eric's thrown in, I love Guardians 2 even more than the first in some ways. Weirdly, I think Guardians 2 is more James Gunn than the first. Oh, man. Eric, I love you so much, bro, but no, I heavily disagree with that. I do not feel like the second Guardians was more James Gunn than the first one. It's the exact opposite, in my opinion. I feel like the second Guardians was where Marvel as a studio started to interject their opinions more, where they're like, hey, you need to make it like this. You kind of need to take this direction. Make sure you're putting this into there. Whereas the first Guardians of the Galaxy was like, yo, James Gunn, do your fucking thing, bro. Just go ahead, do your thing. See if you can make the Guardians of the Galaxy popular. That's what I feel like the first one was. And he proved that he could, right? But the second one, as great as it is, like, it's tough to say because it's when you say that you don't care for a movie that much, it immediately sounds like, oh, so you don't like the movie. I do enjoy the second Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I'll watch it on any given day. But in comparison to the first one, though, nah, man, it loses some of its heart, I feel like. It loses some of its grounded family feeling, which is ironic given the fact that the second Guardians of the Galaxy is mostly centered on family-related topics, right? So it's kind of weird to say that. Patrick's throwing in, I'm a massive in caps fan of the original Guardian team. Starhawk is a top 10 hero in my opinion. Ooh, shit, man. Okay, when it comes to the original Guardians of the Galaxy, I got to give you props for knowing them better than I do. That's for sure, because I'm aware of who they are, but not to the point where I can name them all off the top of my head. But I do know who Starhawk is, and I know he's a badass hero, so I could at least stick with you on that one. Kevin's throwing in Guardians of the Galaxy, top tier. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, mid to lower tier for me. Totally fair, Kevin. Totally fair, right? It is not a great Marvel movie. I'm sorry. In comparison to other things that the MCU has produced, it's not really up there. But it's not bad. Like, I've seen way worse. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, though, that shit's on a different level. That's a good movie. It's a good movie. I don't think The Dark Knight is overhyped, Eric says. I think in some ways the movie gets underrated outside of Heath Ledger. Everyone in that movie gives amazing performances, in my opinion, and the story is incredible. Yet, okay, so here's the thing. Eric, I am there with you, and I'm not at the same time, if that makes any sense. So I feel like the reason that movie is so great is because of Heath Ledger's performance. Like Joe from the Cinema Squad, so from Geeky Hijinks, he's also said this before. He feels like as soon as Heath Ledger's Joker is done in that movie, he says, like, the movie's done, right? Like, everything after they capture the Joker, everything's done. Like, the movie, you might as well stop the movie. And I can kind of say I'm on the same page as that, because honestly, that's the main reason why I'm watching the movie, is to see Heath Ledger as the Joker. But you know what? Even though I'm not going to sit here and say it's the greatest thing ever in creation, Eric, I do see where you're coming from. Everybody does give a good performance. Aaron Eckhart as Harvey Dent / Two-Face is by all means really good and should not be looked past. Christian Bale as Batman / Bruce Wayne is not, though he's not my favorite Batman / Bruce Wayne, he's still very good and very enjoyable to watch, so I can agree with that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, everybody does a good job in that movie. I think that's why people recommend it and look at it so highly in regards of a movie, is because not only does Heath Ledger do a good job, but everybody else does a good job too. They just may not do as much of a standout, quote-unquote, job as Heath Ledger does. Guardians of the Galaxy is the bottom for me. Just so disappointed in James Gunn. Damn it, Patrick. Damn it. Okay. I mean, dude, seriously, all due respect to your opinion, there is nothing wrong with feeling that way. I'm just surprised because I don't know what else to say. I can't say I feel that way. It is not the bottom for me. It's like, dude, are you trying to tell me, Patrick, if you're still watching, are you trying to tell me that Guardians of the Galaxy is below, like, Black Widow? Come on, bro. I don't even need to see your answer yet. Like, if you're trying to tell me that Guardians of the Galaxy is below Black Widow or Thor 2, tell me if it's below Thor 2. Because, like, the Dark World has its moments, but damn, it was that a shitty movie. So, like, tell me if it's below those two movies. Do you honestly believe, Patrick, that Guardians of the Galaxy is below Black Widow as well as Thor 2: A Dark World? And, I mean, again, I will respect your opinion if you think it is, but I will be even more shocked than I am right now. Eric saying I would put the first cap way above Doctor Strange. Holy shit, bro. I'm sorry, but I do not agree with you in the slightest. I don't know what else to say, Eric. I do not agree with that. The first Captain America movie, I like it because I love Chris Evans as the role, but no, as far as origin stories go, the first Doctor Strange is way better. In my opinion. Dan throwing in it. Guys, I don't love The Dark Knight as much as everyone else. Dan, if you were in the stream here with me right now, I would, you know, when you can just take away someone's screen, I would take away your fucking screen right now, bro. But then I would also bring you right back because I love you, Dan. But I just don't agree with you. I'm sorry. And it seems like neither does Eric. He's like, Dan, come on, I'm crying. It's so perfect though. And I know, right? It's so great. It is so great. You can't really hate on it. Patrick throwing, it's like the Captain Marvel film. How can you make the Skrull sympathetic? They are some of the best villains Marvel created, and they just defanged them? Is that the word? Defanged? I think I know what you're saying. If you're saying defanged, I know what you mean. I don't know if you're actually saying defanged, but you're trying to say, right? It took away like their villainous to them, right? Like they're not really villains anymore. Which, Patrick, if that's what you're saying, bro, good point. It's a seriously good point because, like, yeah, that's one of the things about the Skrulls that's always been about the Skrulls is the fact that, they're fucking bad guys. They're disguised as us. You don't know who is a Skrull. I could be a Skrull right now and you would never know it. And that's what's crazy about them, right? That's what's so nuts about Skrulls. They could be anyone and anywhere, and they're villainous as can be. So yeah, for them to be sympathetic and be good guys is really weird, to say the least. And it's not that I don't enjoy different approaches, with when it comes to superheroes or super villains or different characters, but like that's just a little hard to get used to, right? Skrulls being good guys. I don't know how I feel about that. Kevin throwing in, I'm Dan. We have our pitchforks pointed at you right now. That is good. I like that. That's good. That's good. This is true, Dan. Eric says. Patrick throwing in, the Dark Knight is brilliant. Dan just saying, I like it, just not as much as everyone else. Which, Dan, that's fair. That's fair. Kevin throwing in, it's okay, Dan. We comic book movie fans here all have different opinions. Just don't mention that one again. Kevin, that is great, man. That's absolutely great. Yeah, that's right, Dan. Get that shit out of here. We love the Dark Knight over in this realm of the superhero fandom. I'm just joking, man. Seriously, right? Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. You're more than welcome to think whatever you want to think. But I don't agree with you, Dan. I'm sorry, I don't agree with you. I do think it's Doctor Strange, but it sounds like it could be someone else. Yeah, when it comes to the be careful what you wish for Parker line. I was thinking it was Doctor Strange Supreme, it was Doctor Strange Supreme from What If as well. That's what I was saying earlier. Okay, then Dan, yeah, I'm right there with you, bro. I agree with you 100%. I really do. That's what I think as well. I actually think Doctor Strange is Mephisto. I think it's happening. Fuck, man. I don't know. Be careful what you're saying there, Dan. We all know that. I'm sorry, Eric. Damn it, Eric. I'm sorry. I'm getting caught up in the comments. The last one was Dan, so I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry. Eric, be careful. Be fucking careful, man. You don't want them to do that. Or, I'm sorry, you do want them to do that, but you don't want them to hear you and then not do it because they heard you. And they're like, oh, so someone knows we're doing it now, so we should do something different. Because something tells me that just like, that's what they do. Like Marvel just hires people to watch fucking streams like mine and other people's to be like, uh-oh, they know what's coming. Let's subvert their expectations. Those bastards. They won't recast Deadpool, says Eric. You're goddamn right. They've already confirmed that they're keeping Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Bob Iger, is that his name? The guy who runs Disney confirmed that they're keeping Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. And he confirmed that Deadpool is going to be rated R still. So we know nothing else about the movie, but we know that. And that I'm happy with. Dan saying I was thinking Mephisto too. I know, Dan. We all were. Everybody's thinking Mephisto. Everything in every Marvel show is Mephisto at this point. At some point, I'll tell you what, they better like never bring Mephisto in. Because like now it's just like the hype is too large. You're just going to disappoint the shit out of everyone if you end up bringing Mephisto into play. Ryan Reynolds was made to play Deadpool, Dan. You damn right he was. For anyone that's not aware, I'm not the first person to bring this up or even close to it, but Ryan Reynolds, when he was first considering playing the role, he apparently read a Deadpool comic. And in that Deadpool comic, the character of Deadpool ended up saying that he said that he looks like Ryan Reynolds or something like that. And again, that's the first thing that Ryan Reynolds read. Can you imagine if you're like considering playing a character and the first thing you do is read a comic about said character and you read a page that says like where that character is like, oh, I think I look like this person. I resemble this person. And it's you. It's like fate. It's fate, bro. But aside from that, I mean, here's the best part. Not only did he mention that in the comic, but Ryan Reynolds is just so on par, like with what Deadpool should be. It's 100% fitting for that character. Deadpool was in Blade Trinity. He was Hannibal King. Yeah, man, he was, Patrick. He was. And like, my gosh, that it's been forever since I've seen that Blade movie, but I just remember it's not that great. So I'm glad that wasn't the only time he got his chance to show off those type of skills, so to speak. Even though he wasn't Deadpool in that movie, but he basically acted the same. But I'm glad he got a chance to redeem himself later on. Not in X-Men Origins Wolverine, but in the actual Deadpool movies. Eric throwing in, don't worry, Jace, Deadpool in the MCU is definitely happening. I know, bud. I know. Thank you for confirming it. But yes, we are on the same page. Absolutely. Kevin, I am not done yet with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Wait, what? And yeah, he's not that person, and I'm sure. Holy fuck. Wait, Kevin, are you still watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Damn it, bro. Go finish that show. I'm sorry. I'm messing with you, man. I can't help but throw it in there because, like, I hope you do. Kevin, I hope you go finish that show. But I know there's so much to get around to nowadays. It's tough, right, to choose what to be watching. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you need to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier because it's the best show ever. It's not, bro. It's not, right? It's a good show. I enjoyed it. I liked covering it. But overall, it ends not well. Like, it ends in such a typical MCU fashion, and I mean that in the not, like, the least best of ways. But it's still worth watching. So go ahead, watch it. I'm curious to hear what it is that you end up thinking about it, bro. Eric was throwing in Guardians, A24. I'm so confused, Pat. Eric, just A24 is a movie studio. So A24 is a movie studio that makes a lot of things. They did The Green Knight. God damn it. They've done so much other stuff. I forgot what they've done, but they've done a lot of things that are like small horror projects, I believe. That's the best way. I don't know. That's the best way to describe it. Holy shit, Brian, Dragon Movie Guy, late podcast tonight. Love it. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Oh, fuck. And before I even go any further, hold on a second, guys. Whoa. Before I even get to any more comments.
Hey.
Holy shit, Dan.
Jace, I did not think you would see me down there that quickly, but okay.
Dude, you damn right. Look, Dan, I am tipsy as can be, but I'm also like, ever since I started the stream, I was like, I guess I got to be like somewhat responsible here to a certain degree.
I'm just coming on for a few minutes, but I finished my Shang-Chi review, so.
Ooh, okay, so that's why you're hopping on as you finish the Shang-Chi stuff?
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing this. I'm going to do it for my thumbnail.
Yeah, nice. Well, then that's a quick cheesy self-plug. Well, yes. Not like because it's not for me, but right, everybody make sure be on the lookout on the Upside Dan for his Shang-Chi review. Is it so tomorrow you're dropping it?
Well, today I guess for me. But yeah, today for you too.
Yeah. You're right. Technically, it's today for me too, because of the fact that.
So yeah, Saturday night probably. Saturday, just because I want as many people like John to be done with it, and he could be at the premiere. You could be at the premiere, hopefully.
That'd be great. I'm hoping that there's sometime tomorrow. Especially if you do it tomorrow night. I'm trying to see it like tomorrow, maybe early evening, if possible. I don't have any guarantees, but that would be fantastic. So I'm hoping that's the case, man. Because I want to. I always want to check out your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Dan! Thank you so much for joining. Let's all take a quick moment before I even get back into the comments here, real quick. Let's all take a moment to go ahead and be thankful and grateful for the Upside Dan for joining me on this random ass last second stream that I for 2 hours have been doing by myself. Believe it or not. But seriously, man, thank you so much for joining along. What is it? What do we got?
Yes, of course.
What do we? All right. So, Brian, it looks like he's. By the way, go see Shang-Chi in 3D. Wait, Really, Brian? Why? I don't mean that as a bad thing. I genuinely mean why? Is there some stuff in
I
3D?
I actually say it in my review. I think that this would be a cool movie in 3D. At some parts. I'm not a big 3D person though, but I can see what he means.
Wait, so like, is it because there's like enough moments of where stuff like jumps out at you?
Yeah, and I think the final battle would definitely be really cool in 3D. Yeah, not too much, but he saw it in 3D, so he would know better than me, obviously. But I I'm not a big fan of 3D only because I have to wear glasses over my glasses.
Okay, that makes sense. I could see where that would be annoying.
Yes.
Well, let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna put it this way. I highly doubt that I will watch it in 3D, but I'm definitely going to watch it this weekend. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Whoa, holy shit!
I know.
I was gonna say, I hope you're still around. I'm not. I hope I'm doing a good job. I don't feel like I'm that far behind on comments. So peace and love. Geeky Hijinks second half. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. That not to be understated. Thank you for joining on to here. And appreciate you. I hope it's been an enjoyable time, no matter how much of it you've checked out. So she's saying, what is your favorite Marvel movie ever? Or if you can't choose, top three. P.S. Just woke up, finished watching the live stream, and fell down this cool after party rabbit hole. Well, I am so happy that you did because trust me, this was not planned at all. This is the last second. I didn't even bring it up to anybody, so that's why I'm happy that Dan's on here too. Because I just kind of decided to do it, and then I was like, hey, if anyone's around, I'm doing this. So thank you so much for joining on and happen to check this out. That is a tough one. When it comes to favorite Marvel movie ever, oh my gosh. Okay. It's tough because there's movies that focus so heavily on certain people and there's movies that focus heavily on a larger group of people. I do think that Infinity War is one of the best executed all around. Look at this huge roster of people we have and look at how well done it is. And I'm not saying that the best movies are when villains win, but when it's done right, I really like when villains win. And Thanos winning at the end of that was just phenomenal. Yeah, so I'd probably say Infinity War. What would you say, Dan?
Yeah. Well, I answered this already in the chat, but so Infinity War or Endgame. I fourth between the two. I love them both. Civil War and Guardians of the Galaxy 1 are also my top. And then Black Panther's in my top 10 because we mentioned that. And maybe another movie that I saw recently may or may not be in my top 10. I don't know.
Oh my God, it's in your top 10?
No, I actually don't know. Don't hold me to that. I wasn't gonna say anything. I don't know, but
you're lucky I'm too drunk to make a banner right now because I would totally make a banner that says Shang-Chi in the Upside Down's top 10.
Nah, Black Widow. No.
Oh gosh. Eric saying, I saw Shang-Chi, but it's weird most showings aren't 3D for movies they reopened here. Interesting. Well, maybe it's just because they're just trying to reopen movies as much as they can. You know what I mean? And they're not trying to restrict it or limit it to just 3D stuff, or that's the only thing I could guess, honestly. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, wait. So, Dan, you were talking about how Jesus Christ, bro, you saw it in 40X, and Kevin was saying he's so jealous. I easily get motion sickness, so maybe not so much. But Dolby IMAX is my preference. Great for you. How was it, Dan? What was it like? Do you feel like it was worthwhile seeing in 40X?
Yes, it was definitely worthwhile. I go all through this in my review. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about 40X in my review.
Did you get wet?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you left there wet, buddy?
Yes, you actually get there's a lot of water stuff there.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is there literally and I mean obviously no spoilers because I hope this isn't even a spoiler. Is there a lot of water related stuff in the movie?
Yes, yeah. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of water stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, you see some of it in the trailers. But yeah, this was probably the most water 40x showing that I've seen.
Okay, interesting, man. Interesting to say the least. And I do see where you're throwing in from, like, right where you're saying you answered before. So, right, Infinity Game or End War, or Endgame and Infinity War. Wow, I missed those two up. But then also throwing in about Guardians of the Galaxy and Civil War. I will just say very quickly, Civil War. That is a very high honorable mention for me as well.
Yeah,
Because before Infinity War and Endgame, that was like the first movie where they proved, hey, we can put out a movie with a shit ton of people and it doesn't feel like a clusterfuck.
yeah. So Civil War also has a special place in my heart, kind of because I loved MCU before that, but Civil War is really what got me so into the MCU, loving these characters, loving everything, and getting me like obsessed with it. I saw Civil War like a lot of times in theater, and then Captain America is my favorite MCU character. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero altogether. But Civil War just it got me like in love with MCU.
Nice. No, nice. I agree. I know what you mean, right? It did, like, again, it did a good job of bringing some people into the fold, right? You talk about an amazing introduction for Spider-Man and Black Panther in the same movie, in the same fucking movie, and it doesn't feel like it's overstuffed in the slightest. Nobody ever talks about that. You never hear somebody say, "Oh, they overdid it in that movie," because they didn't. It was balanced really well. Let's see. Eric saying that's where I really disagree with you and Joe. I'm fully invested in the Dark Knight story until the very end. The final scene with the Two-Face is one of the best scenes in my opinion. I won't spend much time on it, but Eric, I know what you mean, bro. It's still a good scene, right? Don't get me wrong. I don't mean like I wouldn't watch the Dark Knight past the last Joker scene. I just feel like, to me, that's where the most interesting part of the movie stops. Like, I am nowhere near as invested in the rest of it, though I'm still invested. I'm just nowhere near as invested in the rest of it as I am with any part while Joker's still in the movie. Let's see. Patrick saying, gonna pull the shoot. Really, really enjoyed this stream. Patrick, thank you, man. Absolutely right. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dan. Right, Dan appreciates you. But seriously, man, thank you so much for joining on as long as you could. And even more happy that you enjoy the stream like that. I'm super happy because this was such a, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. It was such a last second thing. So I wasn't really expecting anything. So very happy that someone had a good time here. And speaking of that, John C. John Crusello. I'm going to throw the name out real quick because I know. So John, dude, thank you so much for even just stopping by no matter what it is for any of my videos, bro. Like, thank you so much. I hope that it's something where you're still at least like, I know this isn't like referring to your comment the moment you dropped it, but not too far behind. So I hope you're still around to go ahead and get a chance to meet, like, talk about this and everything and acknowledge you being here. Dude, thank you so much for being here. For any of my videos, for any of the stuff at all, thank you so much. Your support is, not to sound stupid, it's the most typical thing to say, but it really is appreciated, bro, right? Just to throw it out there. John was someone I went to high school with. Always been a cool, funny, good guy, right? That been mutual acquaintances with and everything. And it just thank you, man, for like, bothering to take the time to support what I'm doing here as far as with this stuff. And glad that it's something that you can go ahead and enjoy. And I am right there with you in the sense of Guardians of the Galaxy as far as being in the top 5. It's a tough call, but it would probably be in the damn it. It'd probably in the top 5 for me too. Most likely. I don't know. I'd have to take time to think about it. I would, but like it very well could be. It very well could be because it's really that good to me. What about you, Dan? Would you just as a quick answer? Would you say it's in the top 5?
Yeah, top. Yeah, for me.
Nice. Eric's at least saying his top 3: Infinity War, Endgame, and Iron Man. Well, ooh, like the first Iron Man? Shit. Okay, that's fair. The Dark World is moving up for me. Oh, gosh. But I'm glad he clarified Raptor. But it's not great. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not at all. Like, there's very little that's good to say about that movie. The only reason I have a special place for it and even enjoy it slightly is because I'm a fan of Christopher Eccleston, who plays the Malekith, and he's the main villain, right? But that's just because he's been the Doctor in Doctor Who. But I don't like that's it. There's not really anything that I get like super excited about. What do we got here? Whoops. There we go. Eric and Dan, some good picks. But I saw Black Panther for the first time lately, and I'm obsessed. From the soundtrack to the story, it resonated with me. Peace and love. I can't disagree with that. The soundtrack is phenomenal. They you know what? Actually, Dan, tell me if you agree with this. Does Shang-Chi, maybe not the movie, of course, right? I'm not trying, not the movie, but doesn't like the advertising and the promotion for it remind you a bit of how they did for Black Panther?
Yeah, and yes, and I think that the music kind of does in the film. It's a similar soundtrack. I think Black Panthers is a really good soundtrack, though. Yeah, but yeah,
they're both like a hip hop based soundtrack for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is. Though, right? They are both diverse. You know what I mean? They're a different culture that we haven't seen as much of in the superhero genre / movie, I guess, genre a lot. And so I think that's what they're banking on. Plus, you blend that with the hip hop music soundtrack, and yes, it works very well. So I gotta hand it to him. Ooh, Dan saying Black Panther's in your top 10. Okay, fair enough. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Close to it at least. Yeah.
All right. Well, and it is one of those where I can say it's tough unless you take the time to sit there and think about it. But top 10 is not unfair to throw it in there. Eric kind of agreeing that Black Panther is really great. It's upper middle of my ranking, just shy of the top 10. So he's kind of right there with you. Around the same as Ragnarok and Guardians 2. I still don't know why we're throwing Guardians 2 so high up there, if anything at all. Like, Ragnarok is so much fucking better than Guardians 2. It's not even funny.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, Ragnarok is the best Thor movie, without a doubt, and deserves to be way higher up than whatever you're placing any of the Thor movies. It deserves to be a couple notches above that because it is. It's just it's better. My opinion. But who knows where Shang-Chi lands on my ranking? Ooh, Dan, I'm so excited to hear, buddy.
I don't have a ranking in my video, but I say some stuff. There's some bold statements in my video. Yeah, you'll see.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so did making some strong statements, it seems. Let's see. Also checked out your rap channel, Jace, and it's off the hook. You're talented, bro. Holy shit, thank you. Oh my gosh. Obviously, my rapping at the end of the Shooting the Shit live stream was nowhere near proper or accurate representation of what it is that I happen to bring to the table there. So thank you so much for checking out the channel, and I am glad that you were able to vouch for the fact that it is way better than what I happen to bring there. And yeah, so seriously, thank you so much for checking it out. I'm glad that you liked it. I hope that anybody else, again, if you really like rap, then please feel free to check it out. Cheesy self-plug here, Jace Burns. It's just my name. That's what I happen to rap under. So if you like rap music, check that out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And thank you again. Peace and love. I really appreciate that. Eric saying, I think Shang-Chi would be closer to the bottom, around the same as Doctor Strange. Oh, shit! What do you have to say about that, Dan?
No. And not anything to do with Doctor Strange, but just being at the bottom. Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
All right. We got some fighting words there, Eric. Don't know about that. Let's see. Peace and love. I feel vindicated. I'm happy it's made everyone's top 10. So it seems like, right, she's happy that Shang-Chi is
I think
well.
Black Panther. Because she just watched Black Panther recently.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Fair enough. What did you throw in, Dan? Oh, Eric, wait until you see my review and rating and the bold statements. That's what you're just saying. Okay, so confirming what it was that you were throwing in there. What do we got as the next thing to toss into the mix here? Brian, Shang-Chi mixed credits. What were they saying the 10 rings were from? Weird, Shatari, good Lord, hope Captain Marvel won't be in next 10 Rings movie. Brian, I thank you so much for ruining the entirety of Shang-Chi for me. I'm just joking. That's obviously not the case. Look, here's the thing. Even if, trust me, Dan, like if you know what that means and you think it's a spoiler, let me assure you right now, I have no fucking clue what he's talking about. So I know Chitauri, what that is. I don't know what he means though, in the sense of like the Ten Ring coming from there. Like I don't even know. You know what I mean? So like that's not ruining anything for me. It's still going to be just as much of a surprise when I watch it. But what do you think about that, Dan?
Yeah, no, okay, good. I'm glad it didn't spoil anything. He retracted it though, so it's weird. It still showed up though, I guess. But he retracted that comment.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I don't. It must not say it on your end, but
Oh no, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I actually saw. Hold on, it's the most recent, but I did see. He said I retracted that. Okay, fair enough, Brian. Fair enough.
I thought there was gonna spoil something for you, but I guess if it didn't, that's good.
No, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I will be quick to say this: if it is anything that's relating to a spoiler, I have no idea what the hell it's talking about. So, like, I'll be just as shocked when I go in to see it. My buddy John going, we all have bananas. You know what, John? We do all have bananas. And it doesn't matter what kind of bananas you got, we all have them. And that's what the funniest part is we can all share the fact that we have bananas. I have no idea what we're talking about here. That's what the greatest part is. John, you're amazing. I love the fact that you threw that in there, man. You're great. Let's see here. Whoops, let's see. There we go. Okay, listen to 10 Rings. We're not from the Chitauri or anything else they've seen, and it's super old.
Yeah, you won't get that right now. Yeah. Wait, they were isn't this 10 no? Okay.
What can you not say anything, Dan?
You might get that. I don't want to give too much away about. I don't know. Yeah, just skip it.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Brian was wondering. Oh, I meant Captain America brought back from the dead with Superman crossover. That's the ticket. Wait a second. What?
He's joking about because his comment before was a spoiler, so he's making up more spoilers.
Oh, Captain America brought back from the dead. Superman crosses over. I like it, Brian. I like it, man. I love that sense of humor, bro. I really do. Because, right, I mean, it's just one of those where I would probably say the same shit if it was me, jumping into time like that.
Yeah, me too.
Eric throwing in, I think I got to go to bed soon. No, you don't, Eric. No, you don't. You have nothing better to do than to watch the stream. I'm just joking. Let's see here. Kevin throwing, Dan, it took you a while. Let's see. Brie, I haven't read your full comment yet about Shang-Chi, but I would appreciate if you remove the spoiler comment you made. Oh, so he's saying about Brian, about what he was saying before. But again, I mean, unless it's just me watching and thinking it's still, I don't even feel like that was really spoiler heavy. I just, I know you were directly referencing a certain thing, but I don't know in context what you were talking about. And I don't feel like it's something of like, oh, great, you said enough words to where I'm going to have some ruin. I have no idea, right? I feel like it's, again, I said it before, I'll say it again. I feel like I'll be just as shocked whenever I do see whatever it is.
Yeah, I think you will. But Brian, I do agree with what you said, though.
Let's see here. Jumping down. Some of the action series really translate well in 3D. Yeah, no, absolutely, Brian. Absolutely. You know, I actually feel it's a shame. I won't spend a lot of time on this, but I will say the one thing that disappoints me with 3D movies nowadays is they don't give me the 3D that I am actually anticipating. I feel like when I was a kid, I have some very fond memories of going to like Disney World and right. And when you're there and you watch things in 3D, that's the shit where like I have to like take the glasses off and like reach out in front of me to acknowledge and confide in myself that it's not real. You know what I mean? Because it is that much 3D. It is in your face. You think it's there in front of you. Whereas nowadays, what the fuck do they really do in movies that make it 3D, man? What, the bushes in the foreground are kind of coming off the screen? Come on. Come on. Or like shit that's flying out on the screen. It goes like past you like this. You know what I mean? Like where it looks like it's going past you, like, but it's like, so you have to like look like, oh wow, cool. What about the stuff that like comes at you as an individual? You seem to know what I mean, Dan. Do you remember that type of stuff?
No, the Universal. At least I remember the way I remember it is just so much better. And even I went recently, and it's like just seems better than what I see. I don't go to movies in 3D often because, like I said, I don't like wearing glasses over my glasses. That's really the only reason. I'd probably go more. Maybe I don't know though, because like you said, it's not always worth it. But yeah, I don't know. I'd probably see something like this in 3D.
No, yeah, same thing. I tentatively say that I probably would, but like I wouldn't go out of my way to see it in 3D.
Yeah, I would, like, if a group of friends were going and they got tickets for 3D or for some reason. Yeah, or my mom's accidentally got it because I saw the new not the new Harry Potter, the newest, I guess, the last Harry Potter in 3D. Because my mom just bought tickets, but she didn't know it was 3D. So we went to see it in 3D. It was good, but
nice. Let's see, Kevin's throwing it. Where do you get your energy? I don't fucking know, man, because it's, you know what? I'm not even going to chalk this up to energy, Kevin. I'm going to chalk this up to sheer happiness that it's the end of the week, that it's Friday, that I finally get a chance to shoot this shit with my boys after not shooting the shit for a whole week prior to this. And I don't know. I really don't know, bro. What about you, Dan?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm just like this. I don't know. I was happy after finishing my Shang-Chi review, and then I was like, I might as well get on.
That's kind of how I feel. Like when it came from me, I feel like we ended the stream. I was feeling good. I thought everything was going nice. And then I was like, you know what? I'm feeling festive enough. Let's go ahead and keep the festivities going. And I wasn't too sure if anybody else was going to join on, hence the reason I had 2 hours to my loneliness. But then Dan came in and was my saving grace, an angel in shining armor here. And hey, someone else from the squad, Anthony. Oh my God, it's Jason Dan shooting this shit, or shooting the night shift. There we go. Yes, we are, man. So this is the after party, or whatever you want to call it. I think that's what I titled it. I can't even remember what I titled at this point. I think I just called it
After Party Solo Party. Oh, hey, After Party ... Solo Party ?
Is that what I put?
Yeah, because I have it up on my screen. Yeah.
Wait, that's what I typed?
Oh no, so the Cinema Squad shooting the shit episode 6 after party ... Solo Party ? Yeah.
That's what I typed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, fair enough. I don't remember at all in the slightest. Like I'm still tipsy, but like I was even more tipsy at that point, and I just don't even remember for this. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what I titled this as. What the fuck, man? Holy shit. Well, okay, so anyway. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Haha, can't be too water stuff. It's PG-13.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. PG-13.
It's too wet, you know.
Keeping you wet. There's water in 40X. Ew, LOL. Then I'm good with IMAX. Yeah, Kevin, they're trying to get you soaked, bro. It's like a water ride at an amusement park.
No, there's like mist, fog sometimes, lightning-ish, and wind. So yeah, you could even get chilled. Like it gets chilly-ish sometimes. Not crazy, but like the wind, and then this had a lot of water though. This did feel like it was some wet amusement ride. It wasn't that bad, but it was the most I've ever seen.
Interesting.
See,
like
in a 40X show, and not the most what I've ever seen ever.
Like I'd be down for that. It's weird because like I don't even know if there's any theaters around me that do that. I don't know if there's anyone that does 40X stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know if Regal is the only, like Regal, it's called 40X, and then other places it's called something else. I don't know. I don't know, because some places things are called different things. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I got to look it up. That's the thing is I've been curious, but I haven't looked it up since I thought about it. Right. What do we got here? What do we got? Looks like. Sorry, I read it in advance. I thought this was fun. Hey, Anthony, how's the corpse you're dragging earlier? Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's a callback to the Shooting the Shit live stream when Anthony joined on. So everybody go ahead and check out that if you haven't already. Anthony's clearly getting a kick out of that. These corpses aren't going to drag themselves, you know. Corpses, as in plural, sounds like a productive night. You were like in the Twilight Zone back there. Is there ever a time where he's not in the Twilight Zone, Kevin? Come on, it's Anthony. That he runs the Twilight Zone. Let's see what has he got. Kevin also throws in, yes, Jace, I listened to some of your tracks. Not a rap genre person, but I like the one with Shape of You remix. Kevin, thank you so much, bro. Honestly, it could be any song. There's some that I'm probably more proud of than others, but at this point, literally, whatever it is that you happen to go check out and you enjoy, I sincerely appreciate, and I'm very, very happy that you found some enjoyment out of it. So that's fantastic, man. Thank you so much for going to check that out. And I don't know, share it with friends, right? I don't know, all the normal YouTube stuff, right? Because music, the only thing I'll say real quick, for anybody that happens to know me with like what I do with it, it's a very serious hobby of mine. You know, it's been put on the back burner a little bit because of the fact that I've been doing so much with the review stuff, right, with this channel lately. But it's still a huge passion. It's not like died out by any means, and there's still stuff like in the works as far as more music to come out sooner than later at some point. But yeah, nonetheless, that was just my way of saying I'm still into it. I appreciate anybody looking at it. You guys are fantastic for checking it out. This is Brian saying from before we went ahead. We acknowledged that, right? He retracted that previous comment. I normally don't like the up conversations to 3D. I'm sorry?
Up conversions.
Up conversions, not conversations.
Shang-Chi wasn't shot in 3D, I guess said. It was up converted or whatever.
Oh, so like, right, like they didn't film it to be in 3D. They just converted it so it could be played in 3D.
So yeah, that's what he said in his quick review, I think.
Okay, so all right, so I'm glad, honestly, Brian. Seriously, I'm very happy if you did end up liking it and that it ended up being good. Because you know what, I'm willing to acknowledge that it may be fine. Like I'll go in with an open mind. I'm not one of those people that's like, no, I'm immediately gonna assume it's bad just because. But I do have a negative impression left on me prior to right now when it comes to stuff like that because of when it comes to when they convert things to 3D, right? If they don't shoot it in 3D initially and they just convert it after the fact, that's when it goes back to like the comment I was saying before. It's like you got like the bushes that are like, if you look at the corners of the screen, it looks like the bushes are slightly coming out of the corner of the screen. It's like, that's it. And it's like, really? This is fucking 3D? That's what you're selling me on right now? This is what I paid $3.50 extra for my ticket for? So anyway, like if it is an actual good conversion up to it, then that's phenomenal. I'm glad that they actually did a good job. Yeah, especially if they didn't film it like that in the first place. That's tough to do.
Good job. Good one.
Brian, that is hysterical. And it's absolutely true. He probably would, and I will leave it at that. Everyone who wants to know, they can read the comment on the screen as to what he said. Yes. That is definitely accurate. He would probably get a kick out of that. That's hysterical, man. That's fucking funny. And then we got someone who came in at the end. Speedy Spike. Big hearts from Joey. Just saw you live spreading some love. Dude, thank you so much. Wait a second. Why do I feel like I know that channel name? Dude, I'm drawing a blank, and I feel really bad because I could swear to God I know that channel name.
I don't know.
Speedy. Okay, I'm gonna say this because, like, I'll be quick to admit, I'm gonna just be honest, right? I have no reason to go ahead and sugarcoat it. I can't. For some reason, your channel name sounds extremely familiar, especially the way Big Hearts from Joey. Just saw you live, spreading some love. Oh my gosh, it sounds absurdly familiar. If you're still here, go ahead and throw in a last comment because that was the last comment I have to get to was yours. But throw something in as far as who you happen to be. But no matter what, regardless, new, not new, I know you or I don't know you, no matter what the situation is, thank you an incredible amount for joining in, especially at this time, given the fact that holy shit, we're past 2.5 hours into this, Dan.
Oof.
Good Lord. Would have never expected that it'd be going on to this extent. But I will say this, since we have reached kind of the end of things, they just happened to throw, hold on, Finger Heart Gang. Finger Heart Gang. Like this? That's it. This is the only thing I can think of when you say finger heart. I don't know what else you happen to mean by that, and I hope I'm correct when I say that. And if I wait a second, I think I know who this is. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna say, but if it's who I think it is, that's all I'll put it as. Thank you so much, man, for joining on. No matter, right, just appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. What is Kevin throwing in at the last second here? Not like that, Jace. It's the Korean symbol. Wait, what? Korean symbol? Some bacon donuts. I don't know if that's a reference to anything. I really don't. I'm lost on that one. I'm not sure if bacon. Although I will say this, bacon donuts sounds fucking amazing.
Does it?
Come on, does it? You gonna tell me you wouldn't want a bacon donut, Dan?
I mean, I like bacon and I like donuts. I mean, I've had a bacon brownie thing before. It was okay. I didn't love it.
Bro, okay, look, I know, okay, I'm not trying to blow it out of proportion here, but like bacon with just about anything is fire.
Anything?
Anything, Dan. Anything.
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh, we lost Dan. And then it looks like, okay, you got it now.
Whew.
Wait, was I doing something before that wasn't the right thing? Is there like is there a Korean symbol similar to this that is like not good or something like that?
No, it's good. I think. I don't know.
I mean, this is just a heart. That's all. It's just here you go. It's a heart because I love y'all. All right. So anyway, look, that's the end of the comments there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this has gone on definitely in a good way, in a very fantastic way. Holy shit. And it seems like I've got more people watching than I have at any point in the stream. There's 6 people that are with us right now. Shit. I feel bad. All right. You know what? Wait, hold on. Oh, nice. I'll go ahead and throw this in there just because. Formed a slightly overlapping thumb and index finger into a heart shape. Finger heart into Korean symbol. Wait. Formed by slightly overlapping the thumb and the index finger. Thumb and the index finger. Like only the thumb and the index finger?
Or on both hands.
Both hands? Like this? Oh my god, Dan, did you just really do that?
That was the Glee. I used to be a fan of the show Glee, and that was like the transition.
You racist son of a bitch.
No, that was the transition on
Yeah, sure it was. I'm just joking. Wait, like you're snapping. Like this or some shit? What the how did because like if you're snapping, right? Yeah, so hold on. The only thing I would think is like, But that's not with your index finger. It's my middle finger I snap with.
Oh, I snap. Well, I'm not really good at snapping, but look what Anthony said.
Jace, wrap it up. We're going to record our Bad Batch live stream right after this. Oh, fuck. Don't you tease me like that.
Jace,
Damn it.
Jace, I feel like you would. And then not only that, if I said I wanted to do Black Widow and Shang-Chi after that, you would do that as well.
You goddamn fucking right I would. You absolutely right that I would. I don't know what else to say. Yes, I would. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Like, yep, that's the type of person I am, Dan. I'm the type of person that when it's with the people that I want to be with, I'll keep going until everybody else wants to keep going. And when nobody else wants to go, I'll be that person that's like, hey, is everybody sure they don't want to keep going anymore? Because then if someone turns around and is like, you know what, Jace, you're right, we should keep going. Then I'll be like, yeah, let's keep going. That's just how I've always been. Kevin saying just Google it, Jace. It's hard to explain. Yeah, that's a good point, Kevin. I should probably just Google it. Good old Google, giving us the answers to the life's issues. It really does, actually. It really does. That's a very true thing. And I will. I'll probably Google it later. Anthony saying, good night, guys. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See, what the hell, man? Teasing me like that. See, Anthony knows. Anthony knows because we were having a chat about this. I was like, when you want to do that Bad Batch talk, bro? When you want to talk about Bad Batch Season 1? And he's like, the weekend. And I'm like, cool, what are you doing Saturday? And he's like, let me get back to you. And then that was the end of that. And then nope, not happening. Not happening. So everybody, if you wanted to hear me and Fever Dreamland Theater talk about Bad Batch this weekend, then you can be disappointed in the fact to know that he decided that he didn't want to. I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm jokingly throwing you under the bus, bro. Whenever we do it, I'm more than excited to do it, man. Everybody be on the lookout. We are actually trying to do a discussion of the Bad Batch show. Whether it's season 1, I don't know what they're calling that. I don't know if it's just one season or if it's planning to go for more seasons or they're keeping it as that. Who the fuck knows? I demand you keep going for another 6 hours until lunchtime here in the UK. Okay, fine. Only as long as you keep promising to watch. Peace and love. And wake up Joe's ass. Get him to watch too. As long as the both of you are still watching this whole entire time, sure.
No, don't wake Joe up. He needs to sleep.
No, wake his ass up and we'll go for another 6 hours. Otherwise, no.
Oh, is he up already? I don't know.
I don't know. Quick one before you go. I just discovered there is a Watchmen series out in the U.S. Is it any good? And she's saying, I'm not with Joe. All right, fair enough. Well, hey, look, we all know damn well that you have direct access to Joe. So you go ahead and hit him up and you tell him that he needs to wake up and stay on here for another 6 hours with us. To jump backwards on a serious note momentarily, when it comes to the Watchmen show, I have only seen, I think, probably the first 3 episodes. I think 3 episodes, maybe 4. So I can say enough to where it's like, it's got a very intriguing start, but I don't know how amazing it stays throughout the entirety of it. So it's hard for me to say.
Yeah, I hear good things about it. I haven't seen it. I probably never honestly will. But I hear good things about it though. I hear it's really good.
I think it's cool that they're not trying to. I like that the show is not trying to be like, hey, this is the Watchmen instead, right? Forget the movie. This is what it actually is, right? It's not trying to be a reboot of it. It's a continuation.
Yeah.
So, in that respect, I think it's kind of cool. And I'd be curious to see where it goes because, again, it had a pretty intriguing start. It's not the most amazing thing in the world, but it's enough to keep you kind of interested to be like, all right, where is this going to go? How is it going to connect to the rest of the bigger universe that is Watchmen? So Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's worth going back to at some point and checking out. Let's see. She also happens to throw in the only way I can get in touch with him is on live streams. True story. He's super busy these days. I don't always get a text back. Oh, well, I mean, okay, you know what you could do? You can always hit up anybody, all the others, right? There's 5 other people in the Cinema Squad. You hit up one of us and you say, what the fuck's going on with Joe? And then we'll tell you. We'll give you the down low on what's going on, and we'll ask something on your behalf or something like that. Oh my gosh, seriously though, I'm sorry, Joe. Come on, Joe. You gotta be doing better with that stuff, man. I love you, brother, but shoot, you got your girl that's on another stream talking about you, calling out for you. Let's see, what do we got here? Joe's going to make it up to you. The Cinema Squad will bother him. Yes, yeah, exactly right. There you go. There you go, Kevin. We're already starting it up, man. I am going to, don't worry, we are going to make sure that we, in a very brotherly and lovingly and respectfully way, bother the shit out of Joe to make sure that he pays you the love and respect he deserves. Peace and love. Speedy Spike also saying cheers and good night. Hope to catch another stream sometime. Absolutely, man. Seriously, I really appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, cheers to you as well, bro. Have a great rest of the night. Have a good weekend if I don't happen to catch it. And would love to see you back sometime. That'd be fantastic. Okay, thanks for your feedback. Might have to check it out, guys. Yeah, I'd say it's worth. Yeah, it's for Watchmen, right? It's worth taking a glance at. You know what I mean? Who knows if it's going to be the best thing in the world or worth watching, but it's worth taking a glance at. Good night, guys. Really enjoyed both streams. Thank you so much. Oh wait, and she was also I skipped one real quick. Yeah, I have the Cinema Squad on my side. You damn right that you do, right? I mean, hey, look, you kind of got to understand when you get into a relationship with somebody in the Cinema Squad, you're indirectly dating 5 other people. It's just how it is, right? So if you're Joe's girlfriend, I'm not saying you're all of our girlfriend, but what I'm saying is you're in a relationship with all of us. So anyway, like yeah, just want to go ahead and throw out there, thank you so much as far as the oh gosh, I just got some confirmation on Speedy Spike. But yeah, just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. She's getting a huge kick out of what we got going on. And yes, you got absolutely our support. Thank you so much for checking out not just this stream, but the stream before. Thank you everybody for stopping by. So as far as if I'm going to double, I'm missing someone probably. I'm going to go as far as go back. Patrick, Eric, who am I missing here? Brian.
The Upside Down.
Peace and love. Who the hell's the Upside Down, Dan? John, Speedy Spike. I think I said peace and love already, but peace and love again. Anthony, thank you for stopping by. If I don't think I missed anyone, but in case I did, thank you again. Seriously, so much, guys. We really appreciate it. Hope you've been having a fantastic Friday night or whatever time it is for wherever you happen to be at. Thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. Dan, you want to go ahead and say any parting words before we happen to depart from the liveness of this stream?
Peace and love might have something else. She said, guys, real quick.
Oh, okay. What is it? Guys, real quick. What states are you in? What time is it there? Ooh, that you know what? I love that question because I'm always curious myself. So I'll be happy to throw out. So I happen to be in Illinois, and it is currently right now it is 1:40 in the morning by me.
Yeah, I'm also in Illinois, and it is 2:40 somehow. No. Jace, do you hear a knock at your door? No. No. I'm in New York State, and it is 2:40 still.
Gotcha. An hour ahead of me. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, peace and love. You in the UK, you're 6 hours ahead of me, if I'm not mistaken. So it should be, holy shit, 7:40 in the morning. So you're probably getting up and getting ready to start your day, most likely. If you're actually still watching this right now. Text Joe, by the way. Tell him to get his ass up and start doing some shit because he mentioned he wanted to do some stuff over the weekend. So make sure he's doing that.
But he's only been sleeping for a few hours.
Tell him to get his ass up and get to work. He knew what was coming. He knew what was coming this night, right? He knew if he was staying up late and getting drunk, he was gonna have to get some stuff done on the weekend. We all knew it was coming. And yes, peace and love. You're right. We should get some sleep.
Yes,
probably the best idea. Probably the best idea. So okay, again, I'll throw out just real quick. Dan, anything else you want to throw into the mix real quick?
No, I'm good. No, I think
fair enough.
Yeah, I don't need to shout out my channel really. but check it out.
Yes. Oh wait, ready? Hold on. This is what I'm gonna do real quick. Everybody go ahead and check out the Upside Dan. He's got some fantastic content on a bunch of different movies, MCU material and not, of course, right? Just different movies in general. But he's also happening to do some what if reviews recently that happening to be featuring someone that, I don't know, they might be talented or something. But seriously, I might be featured in his what if reviews. So aside from just my featuring in them, go check him out, right? Check out those reviews, check out his other reviews. I have a feeling that you're going to enjoy some content from him over there. Upside Dan, the Upside Dan, the Upside Dan. Make sure you check that shit out, damn it. And how do I take this solo stuff out?
Thank you for that.
There we go. There we go. Also, I mean, god damn, do I feel stupid shouting out my own channel right now at the end of this. Hey guys, you're obviously on my channel right now if you're watching this stream. So check out other videos of mine that are not 3-hour streams because you'll probably get a kick out of them. I always try my best to go ahead and give funny and entertaining content when it comes down to breaking down and reviewing anything. But I do heavily focus on MCU related material, superhero related material. It just so happens MCU has been coming out with a lot of shit. So that's why it's a lot of that stuff. But keep a lookout for more coming because there's more coming.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, Dan officially yawned, which means we're all going to start yawning now. And let's see here. There were some couple things. The last couple things I'm going to squeeze in here. Oh, he's probably had 2 hours of sleep. Yeah, well, you know what? That's 2 hours too many.
No.
Yeah, it is. He doesn't deserve any sleep. I'm just joking. Joe, sleep like a baby, my friend. I know he needs to pull his... And Kevin throwing in great stream, guys. Get some sleep. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate it. I always forget. It's probably it's like 2 p.m. by you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's crazy. All right, guys. Well, again, for anybody that happens to still be here, thank you so much for joining along. For anybody that happens to be watching after the fact, if you got all the way up to this point, thank you so much for joining along. Make sure you check out Shooting the Shit episode 6 with Ricky from Old AF Reviewers on Man of Movies channel that took place immediately prior to this, right? That was the actual main event. This is just the after show. Thank you very much, Dan, Upside Dan, for joining me for this. And everybody, you have a fantastic rest of the evening. Have a good weekend. Make sure to join us for the next Shooting the Shit. Whose channel is it going to be on? That was a joke. It's going to be on the Upside Dan's channel, everybody. Check out next week's Shooting the Shit over on the Upside Dan, where we're going to have, holy crap, are we really going to have Florentina?
Yes, Florentina.
Oh my God, we're gonna have Florentina Ficante on as a special guest on Shooting the Shit. So everybody, make sure you check that out next Friday and check out all of us from the Cinema Squad and all our content. Until then, I will throw this in just because it happened to squeeze in right now. Brian just saying, great stream, guys. Brian, thank you so much.
Oh God. Thank you, Brian. I was yawning. I've been up since like 6, and no, so I woke up to go to the bathroom, and then I was like bummed that I didn't do my Shang-Chi review. So I recorded it real quick and started editing as much as I could before work. So instead of going back to sleep at 6, I just got up and did that.
That's a dedicated person right there, right? Why go back to sleep when you can do YouTube shit instead?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's the way to go about it. That's how you become successful, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. We've all said thank you a bunch of times. I usually do it at the end of all this type of stuff. So, yeah, thank you a bazillion more times. You all have a fantastic rest of the evening / weekend. We will see you soon for the next video and or live stream. Who knows what's coming next? Peace out, everybody.